Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation Live. We finally got the audio figured out this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oops, there ain't no game of the week as you see on the screen this morning. It is all about Guaranteed Saturday today, guys. Guaranteed Saturday, premium plays, my personal plays. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for bearing with us this morning. A few little technical issues this morning, but we've got them all ironed out, and it's going to be another great day for everybody. Thank you, everybody that is tuning in with us live. If you're watching on Twitter and Periscope, make sure you come join us over on YouTube. That way you do not miss a beat. That way you can participate in the live chat. Just going to get everything posted on our website. That way you guys can view for people that come to our website this morning are able to view the live show as well, see that we're live. How's everybody's morning rolling? How did everybody's Friday night turn out? YC Mike, P, absolutely. The early birds, let's have fun. It's going to be a nice big winning day for everybody today. That is a fact, including the live chat. It's going to be a great time for everybody, so you don't want to miss. Glad you guys are all tuning in dark and early in the morning. It's going to be worth it for you guys today. That I can assure you. For everybody that's on the bowl package that we just put out, if you're on the bowl package, the college bowl package will not officially... Well, the bowls don't start for us until next week. However, the little added bonuses, and we'll go over all of that here for everybody that doesn't know. But we'll go over the bowl package. For everybody that doesn't know what it is, we will go over everything starting here in a little bit, so that way you guys know exactly what to expect. And when you're, sorry, I'm trying to multitask, please bear with me. And when everything will be up and running, because if you sign up for the bowl package, you're going to get some pretty darn cool little added features and packages that go along with it, like 3 days of our private, 2 days of our private soccer club. You're going to get 3 days of our prop package. You're going to get all of that good stuff as well. And those props are supposed to starting tomorrow for Sunday football. As well as the soccer is supposed to start tomorrow as well. Hold on one second, folks. Okay. Thank you all for bearing with me. Just had to put a little note up there on the bowl package page for everybody that doesn't know, and we're going to go over that here. Good morning, Joe, YC Mike P, Shit. Good morning, Matt. Dem boys in the house. Jermaine Reed, always. Chido, Brian, Mr. Ramcharan. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, everybody. As you guys can see, I am pumped up. I am super excited for today. It's not just because we had a killer winning day yesterday. We smashed my game of the week with another nice big winner. It's not just because of that. It's for many, 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 many reasons. Premium Plays had a winning day yesterday. Yes, I misquoted in the live video or in the recorded video yesterday. I was so excited that we won the first three. I forgot to mention that we lost the last one on the over the Knicks game. So 3-1 yesterday on Premium Plays. My personal plays 2-1. Game of the week, winner, winner, winner. So super, super, super excited, not just for yesterday, but for what we have today with Guaranteed Saturday, Premium Plays, my personal plays. I'm super excited about the prop package starting tomorrow, as well as the soccer. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, got our video going out, or the link by email. So if you get this email, please disregard it. Greg Engel, good morning. Cameron Hayes, good morning. Lou Eternal, everybody tuning in. Good morning. We do have a little slow start. We're just getting the ball rolling. We're just getting the ball rolling for everybody here. But you know what? I'm excited. Man, I am excited. I am pumped up for today. UFC tonight, guys. I mean, I can't wait for the UFC. I absolutely can't wait. Definitely going to be a great event, not only to watch, I mean an amazing one to watch, but an amazing one to bet on. Alrighty. Big D Mall, I see your comment on one of our YouTube community posts. Told you Santa came early. Guess it pays to deal with professionals. Another money-making day. It never gets old. Deja vu on Saturday. Exactly. Everybody knows we own the weekends. And you know what? Going to be no exception here. We own the weekends, guys. But if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Cap Nation Live. We're going to be breaking down the Army-Navy game. All right, we're going to be breaking down the Army-Navy game as well as some college hoops action. It's going to be a great day. Going to get you guys on some free plays. Might even get you guys on a soccer. What? A free soccer play? Jimmy Butler, 1.5, over 1.5 threes, no cash. Sorry to hear that. I myself didn't take any. I didn't play any props yesterday. Not one whatsoever. Bobby Munoz, guaranteed Navy. What's guaranteed? It is going to be a busy day. That is a fact. So, going to do a full recap of everything that we did yesterday really quickly. We're going to run through that really quickly for everybody. That way, I was going to say the Army-Navy game is not our guaranteed game, if that's what you were getting at. That is not the case. Morning, William, tuning in via text message. Some amazing deals going on, guys. If you've never tried us before and you want to, now might be the time. I'm going to try and keep the promotions, to the bare minimum. That way we can get to the meat and potatoes of the show, and not that douchebag meat and potatoes guy. who wants to take a knock on us every single time he just gets jealous. But guys, if you've never tried us before, a lot of great deals going on. We do not put out one-day packages very often. We do not put out one-day packages. We have it available, but we're not believers in one-day package. What you can do in one day is not a true showing of what you can do. Plus, on average, it's more expensive to do a one-day package. So, but I know from time to time you guys like that, especially for new people that just want to try us out. So, got a lot of great deals rolling on. You can get all of today's my personal plays, or our premium plays for just $50. Pick whichever one you want or buy both. It's right on the website. You get instant access to the premium plays. If you pick my personal plays, you get to work with me one-on-one directly. So there's the one-day deal, but my actually my favorite, and I'm glad they brought this one back. I asked for this last week and they didn't do it. I really wanted it last week and they didn't do it, but they brought it back this week for us. It's the 4 days of premium plays, 4 days of my personal plays. You get to choose which one you want, but they also give you our guaranteed Saturday play. They give you the UFC 245 card as well as the max fight pick. Included for free, and that's a $200 package. So that right there is just a killer deal all by itself. But as always, you pick up 3 days of my plays, or 3 days of premium plays, $99. Guaranteed Saturday on sale, just $50, guaranteed to win, or you get the next one absolutely free. You get instant access to it, which is always a great deal. So, but guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribe. That way you do not miss a beat. I like some guy made a comment on YouTube. What does it say? His premiums are good, but his free plays suck. Aren't even close to transparent. How are we not transparent? We go over every single game we give out, you flippin' moron. And last time I checked, our free plays come right out of one of our packages. They might come out of the consensus play package. They might come out of the NHL package. They might come out of the premium play package or my personal play package like yesterday. So just another troll trolling on by. Needs to take the shit out of his mouth and go clean it because he is incorrect yet again. UFC is tonight, Big D Mall, West Coast here in Las Vegas, Nevada. T-Mobile Arena. Mr. William Holmes. Last time I checked, let's see. I'm not sure how you would know our premium plays are any good because you've never been a client of ours, you dingbat. Absolutely, Matt. We don't hide from losses. Our free plays went 1-1 yesterday. We lost the small one. We won the big one. If people can't do the math, well, then you know what? They probably shouldn't be betting sports anyways. Because if you're not intellectually capable to find out that, hey, you've got a big play and then you've got a small play, one's called a consensus, one's called a premium or personal. If you win the big one and you lose the little one, you're ahead, you dingbat. That guy's an absolute moron, and it just shows. Let me check. His grammar was off, too, so he can't spell premium. And he actually misspelled transparent. I wonder where he came from. Good morning, guys. We're fired up. It don't matter, positive or negative. We read all the comments. All right, guys. So, let's go over, because we're not so transparent. Free plays yesterday, 1-1. We lost the small one, a small consensus play, Charlotte, Chicago. We took a stab on the over 214. I don't even think they put up 160. I don't think they put up 160. So that one sucked. We lost that one. However, it pays to watch the live show. So all of you guys that watch the live show, either now with me live or the archive version because you missed it, bravo Zulu to you guys because we absolutely pounded one of my biggest personal plays of the day yesterday on the Pacers, laying 5.5, getting the job done for us. Absolutely putting the money in the pocket. So there we go, 1-1. You lost a small one, you hammered the big one. Boom. Man, it was like a college basketball game. They went back down to Division I where they both need to go. So there's that. Recap for free plays, done. Transparent? Well, yeah, kind of. Like 100% transparent. All right, game of the week. Or should we just skip that? Does anybody want to know about the game of the week? Win, lose, or draw? Ah, it was a winner. LA Clippers laying 5.5. They gave us a scare at the end. I ordered orange juice, and they gave me orange, pineapple, mango, apple, and Cirillo. Huh, interesting. Thanks, ding-dongs. Game of the week. Winner. We were up 27 late in the third. At one point, I went to go take a shower. I got out of the shower. I glanced at the TV, and I was like, I think I need glasses. What? We're not up double digits? We're up single? We're up 4? Holy shit. We pulled it out. So, congratulations to everybody on my game of the week. Gave us a little scare late, but hey, who wants to win by 30? I mean, seriously, who wants to win by 30 when you can win by, a couple buckets and cover? Make it a little more exciting. You get your money's worth. So, nice win there yesterday on the game of the week. Who dat, Bob? Good morning. Another blessed day, absolutely. Personal plays yesterday, 2-in-1 day. 2-in-1 day. Back to the win column, as we said. We did drop the Lakers laying 5.5. It was my only loss yesterday on my personal plays, unfortunately. And they were actually covering late, like less than 2 minutes to go. They were covering, and nice little meltdown at the end. They ended up winning outright, giving the Heat their first home loss, but unfortunately, that didn't make us any money on covering the spread. As far as the rest of the games, had some nice winners. The Pacers laying 5.5, I gave you guys for free. Colorado laying 6.5. That was a nice winner there. 2-1 on my personal plays. Not bad. So 2-1 on my personal plays. Premium plays yesterday. Started out 3-0. We dropped the last one, unfortunately. Shame. 3-1 on premium plays yesterday. After starting out 3-0, we dropped the last one. Houston Rockets blowing out the Magic. Rockets laying 6.5. That was an easy winner. We also had Creighton laying 18, blowing out Texas Rio Grande. That was an easy winner. We also had Golden State, Utah over 210.5. That was a nice winner. And then we had the Knicks and Sacramento over 209.5. That one sucked. That one stunk it up. So, but I did do some fun stuff yesterday. You guys asked from time to time, do you do parlays? And I said, yeah, I do. So I had already bet my game of the week. I already bet it in the casino. I laid 5.5. That line dropped to 4.5 at one point. And was I nervous? No. Reverse line movement, we'll take it. So my 5 Dimes account is like my fun money account. You build it up, you cash out. You build it up, you cash out. You build it up, you cash out. All right? You get it to 20 or 30, you take 10. Get it to 20 or 30, you take 10. Nobody in their right mind would ever leave $50, $100, $300,000 in an offshore account. If they do, I promise you they never get paid. You never give offshore that much cash. All right? You're safe when you're around 20 to 30. Any more than that, I get a little nervous. But I had fun yesterday. I did a parlay because I knew the games were going to win. I just, we knew we were on track for a great day. I did a $1,200 3-team parlay that paid just under $6,200. I did a $500 4-teamer. And I also did a couple bets on the Clippers. on the money line as well because I had already bet them laying the points. So here you go, folks. Here you go. This is how you make a quick score on 5 dimes. Here's how you turn just under 7 into a little over 11. So yesterday, there you go. Do I make parlays? Yes, I do. Do I throw out $1,200 3-teamers? Yes, I do. Why? Because you got to have a little guts and a little glory and a big nutsack, and you too can play with the big boys. So, for everybody that's here right now, we're going to get you guys on a free soccer play. How about that? Yay! The crowd goes wild. I need some sound effects. Come on, everybody, cheer. Yay! And not only am I going to show you how to bet it, but I'm going to bet it with you guys live. Because there's people out there that will give you fake screenshots of their account, making it look like they actually have, an unrealistic amount of money in in an offshore account, which nobody does. Nobody will ever have an unrealistic amount in their offshore. They always do cash outs. All right? Every sane person, especially if you're just betting a couple $100 a game, you want to show that you've got like a $500,000 in an offshore, but yet, your average bet at the Sugar House Casino per the sportsbook director is like $70 a bet. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to bet a game that goes off here in, I believe, 20 minutes. And we're going to have some fun. So, bear with me while I figure out how to mirror my screen. I know we've done this before. Where we've mirrored the screen. I'm going to make this a webcam. We're going to make this screen number 1. Nope. That didn't work. Somehow I want to do this, so hang on 1 second. Oh, screen number 1, iMac. There we go. Now it should work. It does. It's going to be a great day, folks. You know why it's going to be a great day? Here it comes, folks. So bear with me just a second. Get everything up and running, because I promise you, your other service, the other dingbats on YouTube, Twitter, that want to claim that they do this and claim they do that, they're not about to do this. All right? They're not about to log into their account live with you on the air and actually bet it. Okay? So bear with me. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. So, hang tight. Bear with me while we do all of this. You guys are going to have to let me know if you have sound, okay? You're going to have to let me know if you get sound. Not that that matters, but here we go. We're going to be betting a soccer game together, folks. Okay, we're all going to be betting a soccer game together. Okay, you guys should see my screen right now. Just bouncing back and forth to make sure that it works. As you can see, I'm going to a real browser. Real browser. Logging in. You can see the balance up here. It's real. View wagers. There are none. All right. So what we're going to do, because it's not listed, let me double check. We're going to be betting a soccer England Premier League game. Okay. I want to see if it's up on the regular board yet. I don't think that it is. Nope, it's not here. So what we're going to do, go back to the home page. Okay, glad you guys could see my screen. So what we're going to do, excuse me, we're going to go down here to Sports Betting Prime. You're going to click on soccer. Going to click on England. It's going to be under Premier League. We're looking for the Sheffield United and Aston Villa game. All right, so we're going to go right down here. We're going to show you guys how to do it. As you can see, my balance up here in the corner and my account number all shifted. All right, where is it? Should be a 10 Eastern time game. There it is, right here. We're going to scroll all the way down. Both teams to score, yes. All right. Here we go. Actually, I want to make 2K. So I'm going to risk 3,000 to win 2,010. Everybody understand? I'm going to come right down here. Click this little red button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The odds have changed. And they pulled it off the board, literally. While we're trying to bet 3,000, they pull it off the board. So, if you guys can bet it, go bet. Both teams can score, minus 149. Sheffield United, Aston Villa. Because, obviously, they just took it off the board for me. Absolutely insane. Literally, I type in 3,000 and they take it off the board. So we're going to hit the refresh button. We're going to try that again and see if it pops back up. So bear with me. Try and bet a 3K to win 2, and they pull it off the board. Wow. They actually pulled the entire game off the board. Okay. Does anybody else have it? So I'm going to switch. I'm going to go back to the other screen now. We're going to go back to the other screen because it's off the board for me. Don't know what the heck happened. But if you guys are capable to bet it, that game just got pulled off the board while I was trying to bet it. Now, I know one of our guys still has it, so I'm going to keep monitoring it. And if it comes back, I will go back to betting it. But I have never... I have never seen that before. I'm pretty sure it will pop back on. I'm hoping it pops back up in the next couple minutes. While I have you guys, I'm going to poke my head around the sports betting ultra site that's inside 5 Dimes as well and see if I can't find it in there. So if you guys could bet that, there's a free play for you guys. I just confirmed it's on other books. So what you're going to bet is, I'm going to type it in the chat. Princess Chachu, we're not betting Sheffield. We're not betting Sheffield. We're betting both to score. We're betting both to score. Yeah, Bobby, that's definitely crazy. Now, the line could have been shifting right when we were doing it. So I'm going to go back and check, but I'm actually checking the sports betting ultra right now, which might have it as well. I guess it helps if I click on the right game. So hang on 1 second, guys. This game goes off in 10 minutes, so we have time to figure it out. Okay, let's see. I might have it on... I have both teams to score second half. This one is only second half at plus 195. No. Total goals. Aston Villa. No. So let me check. I was told the line just shifted just a little bit on DraftKings, so bear with me just a second. Hopefully everybody else is able to bet it. So let me go back to Sports Betting Prime and I'll see if it's over there. And if it's up, we'll all bet it together. We'll show you how to do it again. Okay, it's back up. So it's back up. So hold on 1 second, folks. Let's switch those screens again. Okay, so it's back up. So what I'm going to do to show you guys, obviously, I'm going to reset it. Go to Sports Betting Prime. I'm going to click on soccer. So it came back down. They obviously they adjusted the line on something. They did not adjust the line on this game. Clicked on Sheffield, Aston Villa. We're going to go all the way down here. Both teams to score. Yes, minus 149. 3,000 to win 5,000 to get back 5,010. So that's a $2,000 to win $2,000. We're going to hit that button. The bet has been placed, as you guys can see. My balance went down accordingly. There you go, folks. There you go. Taking a screenshot of it. Take a screenshot right here for you guys. So there's a free play. We were able to get it in. I can go over here, view wagers, and boom, there it is as well. Okay? There it is as well. There you have it. Easy as can be. All right, there we have it, folks. So we were able to get it in after all. Take another screenshot. If your guy doesn't offer both to score, then you need to do yourself a favor. Princess Chachu. Robert, it's England Premier League. If your book does not take it, this is what I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm going to give you guys some of these. Yeah, Michael, you have to, on 5 dimes, you have to go to Sports Betting Prime, like I just showed you in the video. If you guys do not have that option, if your book does not accept that type of bet, I'm telling you, because I give you guys some props as well, and you're probably going to get a prop play from me tomorrow. That's probably not going to be on your book anyways. So it's going to be very beneficial for you to go visit our friends over at 5 Dimes. I'm telling you guys, click the link that I just posted. Go take 10 minutes. Go take 10 minutes. Go open up a 5 Dimes account. And you can bet what I just gave you guys for free. Alex, if your book doesn't have it, click on that link. Click on that link. Go open up a 5 Dimes account. Princess Chachu, everybody. If you guys, it's very beneficial to have a 5 Dimes book just for these other wagers that your book doesn't have. If you don't have it, you're missing out on money. Okay, you're missing out on money. Yeah, Michael, that's the same place that you checked is the first place that I always check. It's my go-to spot. Obviously, it's the easiest spot. Rio C, thank you, sir, for jumping on board our game today, the big guaranteed Saturday play. Always glad to have you, brother. James as well, thanks for jumping on board guaranteed Saturday. Mario, thanks for jumping on board guaranteed Saturday as well, brother. You're going to absolutely love it today. It's going to put money in your pocket. Fast Freddy jumping on the bowl package. The bowl package, guys, I'm going to go over that for you real quick, and then we're going to jump into the breakdowns, okay? I'm going to go over the bowl package for you guys real quick, because there's part of the bowl package that is going to start tomorrow for everybody that's on board it today or tomorrow, okay? In the bowl package this year, first of all, let's go over what you got last year. Last year, the bowl package was $400. This year, it's $199. Okay, last year, you got a minimum of 20 games. And then after that, we just gave you a guarantee of 20% or better. And if you didn't go 70% or better, excuse me. If you didn't go 70% or better, you got a week of premium plays free. That was the bowl package last year, not this year. This year's bowl package is absolutely off the charts. Way better, if you ask me. I've been asking them always to include more things. Give out this, give out that, do this, do this. And I think they're giving away the farm for what you're buying. All right. So for our bowl package, first of all, the college bowl games do not start for us until next weekend. Okay. So technically, you do not need to be signed up until next weekend. However, there is an early bird deal that will make you'll make the money back before you even have a chance to bet a bowl game. Okay. But what our bowl package this year is, you still get the minimum of 20 bowl games. We're still giving the 70% or better guarantee. So if you get 20 games, you have to go 14-6 or better. Or if you get 25 games, you got to go X and X or better. You got to be 70% or better. If we hit 69.99999% or less, you get a week of premium plays on the house. So if we go 13-5, or 13-7, and you go like 64, 65%, I'm sure you're going to be happy. You're going to have made a boatload of money, but we'll give you a week of premium plays on the house. If we don't hit 70%, you get a week free, okay? But everybody who buys the bowl package is going to get this. This is just an added bonus. Everybody, doesn't matter if you buy this today or you buy it next weekend, you're going to get these 3 things. But if you buy it before the end of tomorrow, you're going to get a big bonus, and I'll tell you about that in a second. Everybody is going to get 3 days of our prop package. You guys have been asking for weeks upon weeks. Actually, since last season, you have been asking us for a prop package. You're going to get 3 days of our prop package. You guys saw the props. I think of all the props I've given you, which I haven't given you all of them. I've been giving you guys 1 or 2 here or there. I think we're like 7-1. Okay, just the other night, Thursday Night Football, I went 3-1 on props. All right, we gave you guys 2 of them. Actually, I told you about the other 2 in the live chat, and I don't know if you guys bet them or not, but we didn't count those as official plays in the live chat. So you're going to get 3 days to that prop package. You're also going to get 2 days to the private soccer. You're also going to get FC's UFC Max Fight Pick next week. Not on this card. You're going to get UFC next week. All right, you'll get the Max Fight Pick next week, absolutely free, included in the bowl package. All for $199. However, if you buy it before the end of tomorrow, you're also going to get the NCAA championship game that we're going to be selling for $100. The guaranteed NCAA championship game. You're going to get that included in the bowl package for free as long as you buy it before the end of tomorrow. So as long as you're one of the early birds, you're going to get that $100 game absolutely free. It's worth, the bowl package is worth it just on the bonuses that you get alone. Just on the prop package, just on the soccer, just on FC's Max Fight Pick. And then the championship game thrown in, that's a $100 game that you'll get for free. That's worth it right there. And you get it right on our website. The prop package and the soccer is supposed to start tomorrow for everybody that purchases it early. So if you purchase it before tomorrow, you'll get soccer and prop packages for tomorrow. And then obviously if you purchase it tomorrow night, you'll get soccer and the props starting on Monday. Alex, no, we don't have 3 days of premium plays and guaranteed Saturday for free. You can get guaranteed Saturday for free by buying 4 days of premium plays. You'll get the UFC as well as the UFC Max Fight Pick and guaranteed Saturday for $200. Other than that, the only way to get guaranteed Saturday, brother, is to buy it. It's on sale $50, normally $150. So there's the 4 day, there's a link to the 4 days of premium plays or personal plays. Guaranteed Saturday UFC. Neverez KC, thank you, sir, for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. You, sir, are gonna love it. Let me tell you, Guaranteed Saturday is a sleeper of a day. Guaranteed Saturday is a sleeper of a day. I guarantee that game wasn't on too many people's radar. Frank, thank you, sir, for jumping on board. I see you just purchased the 2 weeks of premium plays to get back on board the premium plays. You'll love them today and love them over the next 2 weeks, and we'll make sure we take care of you. Yes. Yes. It is in college hoops today. It is in college hoops. You need to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's one of those games from 5 p.m. to the end of the board. It's one of those games. It's one of those games. Crack the back, get loose, here we roll. All right. I'm ready to rock and roll. So what we're going to do now, we're going to break down the Army-Navy game for everybody. Okay, we're going to break down the Army-Navy game. When we're done with that, we're going to move into college hoops. And we'll go from there. It's going to be an amazing day today, guys. I absolutely can't wait. I can't wait. And I'll be honest, I'm actually super excited for tomorrow. Not only our big NFL play, but being able to bring you guys the soccer as well as the prop package. And I'll probably get you guys a free prop bet as well tomorrow. So for everybody that's rolling with our free soccer play today, good luck. The game is 3 minutes underway. Score 0-0. Absolutely, Skip S. Huge winning day for everybody coming up. So out of curiosity, how many in here bet the soccer play we just gave out? I know I did. I know D-Mall just texted me. He bet it, showed me a copy of his nice big wager. Saw that I wanted to win 2K on it. So he did the exact same, big baller. Matt, you bet it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now we just need to get a nice big win. Hopefully, a nice big easy victory. It was Sheffield United and Aston Villa in the English Premier League. Both to score prop. Both to score minus 149. That game is 4 minutes underway. LFG, absolutely, Big D Mall. Absolutely, abso-flippin'-lutely. If you're on my personal plays, I already texted out my personal plays. So if you're on my personal plays, you should have got them by now. If you didn't, please send me a text message while we're live, and I'll resend them to you because I want you to be able to beat some line movements because I know some of the games that I gave out, I think we move the line, obviously. You guys have seen that from time, nearly every single day we move the line a point to a point and a half on whatever we're playing. So, it's definitely beneficial to make sure you bet them, generally speaking, right away, unless there's some funky-dunky reverse line movement. Other than that, kind of like the last soccer play we gave you guys on Manchester United. Some funky line movement there. I bet that live twice with you guys on the live show, and every time I bet it, the line kept dropping. Bet it for 1,000, it would drop 10%. So there was some reverse line movement in that one, but we kept pounding it anyways. Okay, so D-Rob, what's going on? Matt only, hey, 50's 50, brother. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what what you're making on it. 50's 50, brother, It doesn't matter if you move, $20, $10, or 200,000. Raymond, good morning, sir. There are 4 premium plays, and I have 3 personal plays. And there's no better time to jump on board than right now. But I will give the disclaimer, I might have more personal plays later. I only have 3 as of that is all I still have a couple that I was waiting to confirm with some people on the ground. Wanted to make sure that certain key individuals were going to be playing before I give them out. Awesome, Dave, glad to hear you've been making mad money on the soccer picks. Love hearing that. Let me plug my iPad in real quick, and then we're going to... Actually, it's at 99%. It could go for a little while. We're going to get rolling on the games for today. So we already gave out a free soccer play. Or not, a free soccer play. Already gave you guys a... free college football play during the daily free play video. If you guys want that, the daily free play video is already out with a play on the Army-Navy game. Obviously, me being a Navy veteran, I might be a little biased. Might be a little biased myself, but I think it's going to be a great game, and I like the game that we put out. But if you want that one, Army-Navy free play, if you know what it is, please don't post it in the comment section. That's why we do the videos. But if you want it, the video is out and available to you. I will post the link. You can go watch it. You can get that play. But there's a link to our daily free play video. Raymond, you can, as long as you can bet basketball, sir, you can, if you were able to bet yesterday's game, you can bet today's. If you can bet basketball, and you bet my game of the week yesterday, you can bet today's. Sonny, absolutely, we're going to be winning today, definitely. Andre, good morning, sir. Joe, is what package available Monday? The prop package? Is that what you're asking, Joe, about the prop package? Tony Wynn, good morning. Theory the guy for guaranteed Sundays for our NFL guaranteed play. Not sure what you're asking for. We will have it. Yeah, it should be posted either later today or tomorrow. Can you get a veterans discount? Trust me, they've got every discount applied to the prop package. It was $400 last week. William, no, you just tuned in just in time. Yeah, we all lost money last week. We all lost money last Sunday. Good thing it's Saturday, right? Just won another game of the week yesterday. And we're going to win another guaranteed Saturday today. Alex, the super senior citizens discount is already applied. The veterans discount, the self-employed discount, the I work too much discount. Everything is applied to the bowl package this year, let me tell you. Everything is applied to it. Chido in the house with the game today, the big guaranteed Saturday play. Thank you, brother, for jumping on board. All right, guys, let's jump into the Army-Navy game for everybody. And for everybody that doesn't know, guaranteed Saturday that we're talking about is in college hoops. It is in college hoops. We did a full recap, so everybody that wants to say we're not transparent, we did that first thing. If you want to watch it, go rewind. So we're going to take a look at Army-Navy, guys. Game 303, 304. You've got 5-7 Army, 5-7 against the spread, as well as 5-7 on the over. Tom, good morning, sir. Just a couple bucks away from you being in the green on your career of sports betting, which is absolutely fantastic. Going up against Navy, guys, the midshipmen, 9-2 straight up on the year, 8-3 against the spread, 7-4 on the over. Yes, that is correct. Per the promo. On Sunday, win or you get the next NFL guaranteed play that we give out free. So you will get Sunday's play free. Didn't matter if you lost $1 or you lost $200,000. You'd be getting it for free. Line on this game actually opened up laying 6.5. Yes, Alex. Guaranteed Saturday is in college hoops. You have to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern. It's after 5 p.m. Eastern. Between 5 and the end of the night, somewhere in there is Guaranteed Saturday. So, line opened up. Navy laying 6.5. The line is up to 10.5 most places. However, the Westgate just moved it to 11. Logging back into the trusty 5 Dimes account, I'll tell you what our official partners over at 5 Dimes have on this game. 5 Dimes have Navy laying 10.5. Total opened up at 43. It is down to 40.5, guys. It is down 2 points. The MGM just clicked it to 40. I know most books are trying to keep it at that confusing 40.5 number. Taking a look at some first half lines on this game as well. First half on the Army-Navy game, Navy laying 6.5. First half minus 330 on the money line. The total on this one, first half is set at 20. Navy's team total over and under 13.5 total team points. First half, 6.5 for Army as well. You can actually bet first quarter. No individual team totals for the first quarter. Not like those little props that we like. But they do have an over and under 7.5 for the total spread for the first quarter, with Navy laying 3 first quarter as well. So, diving more in depth into this game, first of all, guys, Navy, what can you say about them? 9-2 on the year. What can you say about Army besides their 5-7 record? Can you say triple option, triple option, triple option? Just run, 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 and run. Both of these teams combined average 673 yards a game running the ball. 673 yards a game on average between both teams running the ball. It's safe to say we're going to see a lot of running. All right, we're going to see a lot of running. Theory the guy, you're very welcome, sir. And you'll have that play in your account later on tonight, I believe. Sometime today it should be credited to your account, and then when they post it, you'll be able to see it. So it's safe to say we're going to see a lot of runs in this game. We're going to see a lot of runs. Heck, Army only averages throwing the ball 10 times a game. They average completing 5 of them for 87 passing yards a game. Navy averages 9 passing plays, converting 4 of them for roughly 104 yards a game. Taking a look at both of these two teams on defense, they average giving up 22.3 points a game for Army, 24.2 for Navy. Both teams excellent at defending the run. Army holding teams to 144 yards rushing, Navy to 110. They do give up some big yardage in the air, 194 to Army, giving up 7.2 yards per passing attempt, 233 yards passing on 7.9 yards per attempt for Navy. When they're on defense, both are in the plus category. Turnovers, +3 for Navy, +1 for Army, guys. Not much of a turnover advantage one way or another for either team. When you're diving more in depth into both of these programs, and you're taking a look at what they're doing and what to expect today, first of all, guys, Army 9-1 against the spread dating back the last 3 years against strong teams, outscoring opponents by more than 10 points a game. Navy is just 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 games against Army. And William, I think the total is even more than that. I think they've hit for the last 231 years the game has gone under. All right, the game has gone under 13 years straight. The dog has also covered the spread 5 straight times. The underdog has covered the spread 5 straight times, and the under has cashed 13 straight times. Is this the year of the favorite? Is Army going to cover the spread? Is Army going to cover the spread and keep it as a dog cashing 6 straight times? Or is Navy going to blow them out and cover the spread for the first time as a favorite? We're going to find out. We're going to find out today if it goes over or if it stays under with the trend, and it'll be the 14th straight time if it stays under. Taking a look more in depth, these two teams played last year, December 8th, to be specific, with Army beating my fellow midshipmen 17-10 in a depressing loss for us sailors and Marines. The year before that, Army beat us 14-13. The year before that, Army beat us 21-17. It's been since 2015 since Navy beat Army 21-17, and in 2014 we also beat them 17-10. And you know what? We're going to get them this year. That might be a little personal pride, but we're going to get them this year. All right, we're going to get them this year. Do they cover the spread? We don't know. We're going to take a look at them. But they've definitely been looking great, guys. First of all, let's take a look at Army and what they've done so far. All right, they opened up the year with a 14-7 victory over Rice. They almost upset Michigan in week 2 of college football, if you guys remember. They had Michigan down and out. Michigan came back, tied the game late, got the ball back again, and ended up winning by a field goal, 24-21. They nearly upset Michigan, guys, back in week 2. That was an amazing game. They came back. They bounced back. Army bounced back against Texas San Antonio. They beat them 31-13. They pounced on Morgan State, obviously. They came back. They had a stretch of 5 straight losses. All right, they came back. They had 5 straight losses. Raymond White, got to bring my Michigan boys up. Oh, yeah. Michigan was whack early in the season. Michigan picked it up. Harbaugh turned their little season around and got the boys playing right. All right, so they had losses against Tulane, losing 42-33. They lost at Western Kentucky in a low-scoring 17-8 game. They lost to Georgia State 28-21. They lost to San Jose State 34-29. They lost to Air Force. I know. Army lost to Air Force. I guess I can laugh about that one, right? I guess I can laugh about that one. Because we beat them. And not to insult all our Air Force, our airmen out there, but, you know, me being a fellow sailor, we always would say that you guys ride your tricycle around boot camp and the base. Well, I will say this, Andre. San Jose State this year was actually a decent program, and they actually had a very good offense. San Jose State had some great offensive numbers this year. And they got rid of some quality teams this year. So they lost to Air Force 17-13. I guess I could poke fun. All right. They came back. They beat Massachusetts 63-7, but everybody did. They beat VMI 47-6, but everybody did. And then they lost to Hawaii. Lost to Hawaii in their big program, new high-flying offense of Hawaii in Hawaii, 51-31. We were actually on the other side of that. We had Hawaii as well as the over when everybody was saying Army in the under, Army in the under, Army in the under. So we were on the Hawaii side of that one, rooting against Army. And you know what? We got the job done there. We made some money on them, or against Army. So taking a look at Navy, when you're diving in depth into them and you're evaluating their season, you're going to, first of all, you're going to see they're a 2-loss program with losses against Notre Dame and Memphis. Those are their only 2 losses. Now, they've got some gimme games in there. Holy Cross, East Carolina, they beat 42-10. They did lose 35-23 to Memphis back in week 4, guys. They beat Air Force 34-25. They beat Tulsa 45-17. They beat South Florida 35-3. They beat Tulane 41-38. They beat UConn 56-10. They ended up losing to Notre Dame. They got smashed by Notre Dame 52-20 in a game where they were catching 7.5, and they got absolutely blown out by 32 points. They came back. They beat SMU by a touchdown, guys, 35-28. And then to end the season against Houston, they had a big win, guys, against Houston. 97 total points scored in that game. They beat them 56-41 in that game. Heck, the total on that Navy game was 56 itself, and Navy put up 56 points on the board just by themselves. They were laying 8 against Houston, and they actually covered that spread. Here they are. They get Army, guys, and it's basically a tune-up. It's a tune-up, from their last game 2 weeks ago against Houston. Please note, both these teams haven't played since the 30th of November. Okay, this is their little. This is Navy's tune-up before their bowl game against Kansas State, where they're actually catching one. They're the 1-point underdog in a month from now, or actually, what is it? 2 weeks from now. Yeah, Matt, that one actually went over in the second quarter. That was a killer game right there. So, taking a look at both of these programs, guys, and evaluating it. We already have a free play out on the total. If you want that, just go watch that daily free play video. As far as the side on this one, I don't have a premium play or a personal play on the side. Obviously, my heart is with Navy and the Sailors and Marines, the midshipmen over there. So, obviously, I want to see Navy win personally. As far as betting-wise goes, I think Vegas had the number right, I think Vegas had the number wrong when they came out and they put it at 6.5. The Sharps absolutely pounded Navy right away, and they moved the line. And what happens is the D Casino here in Vegas, guys, which is Circus Sports, if you look it up, they're usually the first to post a line now. They've actually been the first to come for the consumer to bet the line. They encourage the Sharps here in town to go in there and bet the games because they put them out early. And they're basically paying a little premium, and they're letting the Sharps basically dictate where this line should be. And they'll put out the line. They're way off on a lot of them, just like the Navy game. They're way off when they put it out at 6.5. They were extremely far off. All right? That game moved 4 full points, and that was because of the Sharps absolutely jumping on and recorrecting them. Nick Yans, did we get a goal? I'm looking. I see 0-0 still. I'm hoping there's a score in it. So hopefully they pick up some scoring, but we need 2 goals, 1 by each in that game. I don't see a score though. I still see it as 0-0, so I'm not sure what game you're looking at there, Nick. Hopefully you're ahead of me or something. But we're not too concerned. Aston Villa is a second half team anyways, from what I was told, because I'm not the soccer guy, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, guys. So, when it comes to the side on this one, I'm at a cross. I think the line is right at 10.5. I think the line is right. I think there's no value in it. So on the Army-Navy game, I'm completely off when it comes to the side. I do not have a bet on it. I will not have a bet on it. Won't even put $1 on it. All right? Not even for fun. I'll watch it. Basically, we'll see how Navy does for their bowl game against Kansas State. Obviously, I'll have a bet on the total. That'll be the only thing that I have bet on it, but it's a small consensus play, so I'll have a nickel on it. You're killing me, Nick. You're killing me. You're killing me. Yeah, there's Sheffield United playing. And then there's Sheffield Wednesday in the other league that's playing that's up 2-0. You had me going for a second. You had me hitting the refresh button, getting excited. So, as far as Army-Navy side, nothing on that, okay? I have nothing on that, and I won't have anything on that one. So, what we're going to do now, guys, first of all, what we're going to do now, if you haven't already done so, if you're new to this channel, first of all, we got 91 people watching. If you're new to this channel, take a second, right down below, hit that subscribe button. All right, hit that all-important subscribe button, tap that little bell right next to it. All right, tap that little bell right next to it. That way you do not miss a beat. Hit that subscribe button right away. And when you're done with that, as Who Dat Bob just said, hit that thumbs up button, guys. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. You guys are going to absolutely love what we're going to be doing today. Already got you guys on a soccer game. Plenty of time left in that one to be a winner. We're expecting Aston Villa to score in the second half anyways. Matt, thank you, sir. No shame. If you haven't already done so, we do appreciate it when you do. It helps definitely get our show trending on YouTube and in the right direction, and it helps build the program as well. So the bigger we build this, the more we'll give you guys absolutely free. Speaking of free, there is a free UFC fight pick. All right, there is a free UFC fight pick. If you want the UFC fight pick, you can get it absolutely free. It's a free right pick and a write-up. There's no credit card required. I do believe, let me just double check. I do believe it is on the website and they just posted it live. So let me just double check for you guys, okay? Let's double check and I'll tell you how to get it as well. So, yep, there is a free UFC fight pick and a full write-up. It is on the website. All you have to do is go to our website, log into your account, Click on the UFC tab at the top. Scroll all the way to the bottom. All the way to the very bottom of the page. And you will see it down there at the very, very, very bottom of the page. Okay. I'm going to post a link here in just a second. I just want to make sure it's up. Yep, it's up right now. So let's see here. So just click on this link, guys, and you can get a free UFC fight pick. It's absolutely free. Joe Dirt, fantastic, brother. Glad to have you joining us. Yeah, it should be unfrozen now, but it's funky on my side. So, free UFC fight pick, 100% free. No purchase, no credit card required, and that is always a good time. Always a good time when it's absolutely free. Free is good, right? And by the way, this is courtesy and brought to you by 5 Dimes. If it wasn't for 5 Dimes, you wouldn't be getting a free UFC fight pick. All right? You wouldn't be getting a free UFC fight pick. So if you need a place to bet, if you don't have a place to bet UFC, if you don't have a place to bet the props that I gave you, if you do not have a place to bet the soccer that we just gave you, click this link below, go to 5 Dimes, put some money in the account. Make sure you click that link so they know you come from here, all right? That way they'll renew with us and we can continue. As long as they renew with us, you're going to continue to get a free UFC fight pick. We won last week. They gave you Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell winning with the Twister. So, we're going to jump into college hoops. We're going to jump right into the college hoops program. Hold on one second, folks. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm just popping something up. One second, folks. Sending something to somebody real quick. Okay. So we're going to jump right into college hoops for everybody. We can definitely do that Butler game. That's not a problem. We can definitely do the Butler game for you. We can take a look at that one. That's going to be one of your early action games, Southern U versus Butler. We can definitely take a look. We'll pop that one up as well. Let me move over to the college basketball screen and we'll pop up the Southern University and the Butler game for you. Remember, guys, when you want to request a game, make sure you give me a game number. That way I find it a lot quicker, especially on a day like today when there's umpteen million games. This is going to be an added college basketball extra game, guys. All right, this will be listed under college basketball extra 308, 303, and 308, 304 is going to be the game number on this one. Let me log into my system here. That way we can pop up the game day breakdowns as well. That way we can get the game day breakdowns as well. This one should not be that exciting of a game. As a matter of fact, it's actually ranked lowest on our board for excitement factor. All right, guys, don't forget today, guys, guaranteed Saturday, you need to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You need to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to give our premium plays a try. Want to give my personal plays a try. They actually brought back the one-day package for today and today only, guaranteed to make a profit, or we'll take care of you until you do. It's $50. You can get today's premium plays or my personal plays. I see all of you are jumping on for that free UFC fight pick. Mr. Jones, Mr. Gutierrez, Mo, Mario, Tony. All right, so we're going to jump into Southern University and Butler for you guys. Move back my screen to the soccer. We can keep track of that score, although I know you guys won't let me miss it when we score. When you guys score, I expect to hear all the cheers and the goal. I expect it, all right? Because it's coming. It's coming. All right, it's coming. No shots on goal as of yet. 2 yellow cards for Sheffield United so far. Hold on one second. If you want the free UFC pick, it's on the website. Click on the UFC tab at the top of the page. We do not email. We do not text the UFC. It's 100% free, but it's on the website. It will always be on the website. UFC is always on the website. Just like premium plays and all of our guaranteed plays. The only thing that ever gets texted out is my personal plays. Click on the click on the UFC tab and then scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and you'll see the package that's available. World ranked, the soccer play is already gone. Sheffield United and Aston Villa both to score. That game is already underway. All right, guys, let's take a look. Southern, guys, the Jaguars. Sean Woods got his program off to a hot start. Not 3-7, guys, straight up so far. They had a gimme win over Louisiana, beating them by 17. They lost to Murray State, New Mexico State. They had another gimme game against Ulysses that they won. They lost to Nebraska. They lost to Nebraska Omaha. They actually beat IUPUI, however you say their name. I've always messed that one up. Bob G, as soon as he bangs a $20 17 parlay, he's signing up. Hopefully you hit that one. Lost to Tulane, Akron, and Wright State, most notably on Thursday. They lost, guys, by 23 to Wright State. If you remember, we were on Wright State. We gave them out, and we absolutely pounded the book. Now, taking a look at the 9-1 Butler Bulldogs, guys. Laval Jordan, he's got his program running. They're coming off a 1-point road loss to Baylor on Tuesday. And trust me, they wanted to win that game so bad. So bad. And they definitely gave him a hell of a fight. 9-1 on the year. Wins over New Orleans, Minnesota, Wofford, Morehead State, Missouri, beating them 63-52. A 1-point victory over Stanford, guys. Beating Mississippi 67-58. They got rid of Florida by 14, 76-62. And then their 1-point loss to Baylor. All right, their 1-point loss to Baylor. And here they are. Here they are, guys, laying a big number. Taking a look at the odds on this one. They opened up as a 29-point favorite. It's down to 28.5. We're not going to do too much skipping a beat here on this one, all right, guys? If you need me to break down a game that's laying 30 points, then you probably shouldn't lay 30 points anyways or near 30 points. Laying 30 points is probably not advised. Taking a look at what Butler has done and what they haven't done, they've had some tough competition. They haven't beat too many teams by 30 points. All right? Since week 1, game 1, they haven't beat a team by over 30 points or hell, 28 points. So as far as this one goes, obviously Butler's the better offensive program. We have them the 16th best ranked team. Butler is excelling in all categories of offense, hitting 36.7% from three-point range, 55% of all their two-point plays, converting 73% of their free throws, and keeping that two-foul participation number down below the 20 percentile. All right, obviously, Southern is outmatched. As far as this one goes, laying 28.5. Nah, too much for me, so it's a pass. As far as the total goes, it's also a pass because you just never know what Southern's going to put up. They're liable to put up, let's just say 40, 45, 65. They're all over the board. They're absolutely all over the board. Yep, FIU beat Southern by 19. Absolutely. Hold on one second, guys. All right. So, as far as this one, it's a stay away on all sides. The side, the total, it's not on my radar. Seeing Butler laying 28.5. No thanks. I'll pass. Do they cover? They might. Do they not? They might either. So I think there's definitely better low dangling fruit than laying 28.5 and having to put my money on a game where I got to win by nearly 30 or more. Having to win by 30 is a lot. It doesn't matter who's playing. Leaves a lot of situations for a backdoor cover when the starters get pulled. So, one that we are going to do, we're going to go down the list. We're going to do some marquee matchups. Good morning, Jerry. Thanks for joining us. Jared, it's usually under 24 hours, but I'm a Bitcoin exclusive customer. So it's usually right around the 20-hour mark, sometimes sooner. If you get your request in before like 5 p.m. or they say like 9 p.m. Eastern time, I think they start processing it that night. But like I put one in last night. I put one in late last night. Here, I'll tell you the time that I put it in at. I have a 10K pending withdrawal. And actually, they've actually updated it. I put it in late last night, right after the Clippers game. And let me log into my email. Let me check my email, and I'll tell you if they've processed it or not. Because what they do, if you guys aren't familiar, their cash out policies, what they do is they confirm your withdrawal. Hold on one second. Hey, Fred. How are you, sir? Good. Hey, I'm filming a live show. Can I call you? Yeah, can I call you in about an hour? Okay. All right, bye-bye. For all my fellow fishermen out there, that follow professional fishing, that was my good buddy, Major League Fishing Pro, Fred Rumbanis calling. Former Bassmaster Elite Series Pro. Which Bitcoin do you use? You mean which wallet do I use? I use Coinbase. Don Doe, good morning, sir. Fast Freddy, I'm sending the games right back to you since you didn't get them this morning. I just sent them again to you, Fast Freddy, right now. But Jerry, I use Coinbase. Let's see. I'm just making sure you gotta always. What they do is when you do a cash out, if you haven't done one before or you haven't done one in a while, they call you to verify it. They make you give your name, your address that's on your account. They make sure everything matches out just to make sure they're not sending Bitcoin. Somebody didn't hack your account. Okay. They verify your account. They ask you for how much you're withdrawing, where you're sending it, or how you're sending it, your address. They ask for your personal information. And then they will send you a confirmation email. And they make you reply back with that Bitcoin address that you're sending it to. So make sure you save that, email it to yourself, save it in your notes on your phone. And then, so they email you that with a 2-step. They ask for the Bitcoin address that you're sending it to. They ask for your account number and your PIN, not your password. Do not give them your password. Give them your 4-digit PIN. You do that. You reply back to it. Then they finish processing it. Then they send you your Bitcoin. I've had it take 10 minutes after that. I've had it take 10 hours after that. I think they're waiting to see the price, if it goes up or goes down, obviously, on their end. So, but I can see my last update was at 10:30 or 10:03 in the morning, East Coast time. It's still in the requested status, but I requested it last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. Yeah, I'm sure you have to fill out your ID to get a withdrawal. And I'll be honest, if you're afraid to send a copy of your ID to get paid, well, then you probably shouldn't be betting anyways. Because if you're doing anything of value, the sports books are going to ask for your ID. It always cracks me up when people are worried about giving up their ID so they can send you money, so they can verify who they're sending money to. They are a legitimate company. They're not a street bookie. So they actually, have rules and regulations where they're licensed in their jurisdiction to follow. So obviously a legitimate book is always going to ID their customers. They're always going to verify their customers. So if you're dealing with a book that doesn't, well, then I don't know what to tell you. So anyways, next game that we're going to do the Gonzaga-Arizona game. After that, we're going to touch the Oregon and Michigan game. We're going to touch BYU and Utah State, Oklahoma and Wichita State. Maybe we'll get around to doing Memphis and Tennessee, maybe Syracuse and Georgetown, maybe Xavier, Wake Forest. We'll see how far we can get. Anthony shouldn't have a frozen screen. And for everybody that doesn't have an account on 5 Dimes, here's a link. Go get signed up. Let them know you came from here, because they are a paying presenting sponsor of ours, and hopefully they will renew. I should know next week if they renew with us. And why do we hope? Well, the reason why we give out a free UFC fight pick, every single UFC card, excuse me, is courtesy of 5 Dimes. Without them, no free UFC pick. The free UFC, if 5 Dimes goes away, so does your free UFC pick, unless somebody else steps in. Andre says Xavier game would be nice. Okay, we do the Xavier game. We will do the Xavier game. All right. So, going to jump right into the first one. Gonzaga and Arizona for everybody. Going to pop this one up. Mine is not by game schedule. Our system is not set up by game schedule. So I'm picking games that I think are going to be marquee matchups that a lot of people are going to want to know. And then we're going to go from there. Any extra time, we'll throw in some requests as well. But we just ate up a request with the good old Butler laying 28.5. So, finding this game number. I do not have $1 on this game. I actually stayed off of this game. Premium plays are not on this one either. Game 757 and 758. Arizona opened up as a 3.5 point favorite. It's down to 2.5 in most spots. The BetMGM app still has it at 2. Total on this one opened up at 151. It's at 151 in some spots. The MGM app still has it at 149, which is an incredible number. Taking a look at this game, let's see what 5 Dimes has it at. 5 Dimes has -2.5, +2.5, and over and under 150. So they're right in the middle of the board when it comes to the total on this potential high-scoring matchup. Taking a look at Gonzaga. What can we say about the Bulldogs? Mark Few's got his team off to a hot start. They're 10-1. 10-1. Yes, I do. 10-1 on the year. 1 loss to Michigan. 1 loss to Michigan, where they lost 82-64. They have some big wins, like Oregon, beating them in OT 73-72. They got some gimme games against Alabama State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, North Dakota, Texas A&M that they beat by 50. Yes, they beat Texas A&M by 50. A 6-point victory against UT Arlington. They beat Cal State Bakersfield by 27. Actually, 28, excuse me. They beat Southern Miss by 35. Like I said, they had a 1-point overtime victory against Oregon in a tournament game, guys, back on the 28th of November. They lost the very next day to Michigan after getting beat 82-64. They bounced back, guys, a week ago on Wednesday, 10 days ago against Texas Southern, beating them by 49, and they beat Washington by 7 just last Sunday. They've had nearly a week off, guys. They beat them 83-76 on the road. They are on the road today facing Arizona, guys. Sean Miller, he's got his Wildcats as well off to a nice hot 10-1 start. 10-1 start, guys. Their only loss coming to Baylor. They lost 63-58. The Wildcats lost by 5 on the road last Saturday in a very heartbreaking, disappointing game for the Arizona Wildcats. They opened up with big wins over Northern Arizona. They beat Illinois by 21. They beat San Jose State. They beat New Mexico State. Gimme games against South Dakota. Long Beach State, who they absolutely smashed by nearly 40 points. I think it was 37. Pepperdine. They always play other West Coast schools tough. That was a super high-scoring tournament game. Arizona walked away with a 93-91 victory. They came back. They beat Wake Forest by 7 the next day, and it was boom. They ran into the Baylor Bears, and they lost by 5. All right, they bounced back, guys, after their first road loss. As a matter of fact, that was their only road game of the year, their true road game, not a non-neutral site game. They had a gimme game against Nebraska of Omaha. They beat them by 50 points, guys, on Wednesday. A little tune-up game before they get Gonzaga. After this, they get St. John's, Arizona State, and then they get Oregon again on the road. They're actually going to go, they have a neutral site game against St. John's, and then they head on the road. After a home game against Arizona State, they get another true road game against Oregon, or their first one against Oregon, and that's going to be a tough game. Oregon is absolutely, definitely going to turn some heads in the Pac-12 again this year. Diving in depth into these two teams, when you compare them side by side, Kathy and Gary, whichever, or both of you, good morning. When you're comparing Gonzaga and Arizona side by side, first of all, both of these offenses, we've got Arizona ranked 12th. We've got Gonzaga ranked 6th when it comes to adjusted efficiencies on offense. All right, top-ranked offenses. Now let's take a look at them on defense. Extremely, very, very similar numbers. We have Arizona ranked 34th. We have Gonzaga ranked 37th when it comes to defenses. So very similar adjusted efficiency numbers on both offense and defense. Now, Gonzaga has been struggling from the free throw line. That is a fact. They're hitting just 66%. Arizona, they're knocking down their free throws, right? They're hitting 73.2% as of right now, guys. Sean Miller's got his team absolutely balling out on all aspects of offense as well as defense. Both teams are limiting turnovers, none more than Arizona, who actually has extremely low numbers turning over the ball on offense. All right, both teams knocking down over 56% from the field, 56.3% for Gonzaga, 57.9% for Arizona. Both teams shoot the three ball excellent, leading with Arizona, who's hitting 40.6%. All right, Gonzaga hitting 38.3%, not too bad either. Gonzaga is actually the 31st best three-ball shooting team in the country. Arizona, 15th. All right, now converting all those two-point plays, very, very, very similar numbers. All right, very similar numbers. Gonzaga hitting 55.7%. Arizona hitting 56.4% of all their two-point plays. Every jump shot, layup, and dunk. All right, hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, so when it comes to turning the ball over on offense, nearly none better than Arizona at limiting turnovers. They're a league low, actually second in this category of having the ball stolen, keeping it down to 5.5% of the time. Their shots blocked 5.7% of the time. They're turning the ball over barely 11%. All right, low number, especially in college hoops. Gonzaga coming in at 15.7% of the time, 7.3% are blocked shots, 8.4% are steals, okay? Now, two foul participation. Both will participate, but not very much. Sean Miller, guys, he's got his Wildcats. He'll allow them to play for up to 15.6% of the time once they reach that second foul in the first half. That's very beneficial for the total if a team allows their players to play. But Sean Miller's not going to. Now, Mark Few, the coach of the Gonzaga Bulldogs, he, on the other hand, will allow his team to play for a little more, up to 25% of the time. So if they pick up a second foul during the first half, if their big man Philip Petrusev, the 6'11" sophomore, man, this kid is a beast. Imagine if you put an extra 20 pounds on him, he'd be absolutely ginormous. If he picks up his second foul early in the first half, he's gonna. If let's just say it's at the 10-minute mark, he's gonna get roughly 2.5 minutes of playing time. So not much to factor in there. And definitely pick up that third, they're gonna be riding the bench for a very long time. This game, guys, where the line is at now on this one, I don't think the bookmakers were off very much. Arizona opened up at 3.5. It settled right around 2.5. I see a couple books that have 2. I think this one definitely has the making for a potential for a high-scoring game. One thing that Arizona's D does exceptionally well is they definitely defend down low exceptionally well. They're holding teams to 39.4% shooting of all their two-point plays. They're holding teams to 32.2% from out deep. Hold on one second. 1 second, folks. Okay. So, sorry about that. I do apologize. Back to the Gonzaga, Arizona, guys. I think the line is right where it's at 2.5. If it was an advantage one way or another, I can see me moving on this game. If I had to lean one way or another, I would take the Wildcats, lay in the 2.5, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the game on this one. We can plead a case with both teams on their fast-paced offense. Gonzaga averaging 15.4 seconds per possession, 15.5 for the Wildcats. We can argue on why this one's going to go over the total of 150, but we can also throw in a case with Arizona having the 34th best defense, Gonzaga 38, and where the numbers are on defense. We can argue that the game's going to go under as well. I don't like the total on this one. If you guys force me to take a side, I honestly think Arizona does have the better coach. I think they have a few more in the talented position as far as talent goes. I know Gonzaga is a very well-talented program. They're a very well-recruited program, but the Wildcats guys, they're always in the running. Dylan Smith, Nico Mannon, Josh Green, Chase Jeter, Zeke Ninja. They're 6'11" freshman, 240-pound center. The kid is an absolute beast. He's hard to move around at 240. Hell, even Chase Jeter, 6'10", senior, coming in at 240 pounds. These kids are going to be able to outmuscle Gonzaga. And so for that aspect, I do lean towards Arizona. If you can get it at 2, even better. But again, I don't have a dollar on this one. I think it's too close to call. I think it can come down to a bucket. And you never know. We may even see overtime, which would definitely probably push the total over. But as far as the total on this one goes, I can plead a case why the defense is going to rule and the game goes under. So for that aspect, as far as the total goes, no dice for me on that one. So, but if you force me to bet, I would take Arizona. I would lay the 2.5. But if I was going to do that, it's so close, I would lay it just a few extra bucks, and I would take Arizona on the money line long before I laid the 2.5. So if I was going to do anything on it, I would just take the value, lay a few extra dollars per 100, and take the money line on that aspect, because I do believe it's going to be a very close scoring game. Jeff, good morning. Channel S, good morning. Ray, good morning. All right, so we did have a couple of requests for the Xavier game. We'll jump to that. That was weird. My computer just flashed. We'll do that one next, because we have had a couple of requests. It is on the radar for us today to do it. But Xavier, Wake Forest, guys, this is a little earlier of a game, 4 p.m. Eastern time for everybody. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Just popping up the game. It's 7-17, 7-18, guys. Xavier opened up as a 4-point favorite. As most of you know, if you've already looked at the game, they're laying 5 to 5.5, depending on where you look right now. The total opened up at 141.5. It's up to 142. 142.5. Taking a look at our friends over at 5 Dimes, you'll find out that it's actually Xavier laying 5.5 there, Wake Forest catching 5.5, and the total at 5 Dimes is over and under 142.5. Okay, on this one. And guys, if you're looking for the game number, it's game 717, 718. It's right down in the middle of the board. All right. First of all, let's take a look at Wake Forest. Guys, the Demon Deacons out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Danny Manning's got his team off to a very slow start. Hold on one second. Okay, so Demon Deacons, I do apologize, guys. Demon Deacons, they opened up to a slow start. They're off to a 5-5 start. They're riding a 3-game losing streak. They opened up a loss to Boston College. They beat Columbia, UNC Asheville. They came back, had a game against Charlotte. They beat Davidson, Charleston, and Long Beach State. All right, they came to a neutral site game. They ended up playing a very tough tournament game against Arizona. They ended up losing 73-66 against Arizona. They came back on a road game against Penn State, and they got smashed, all right, 76-54. They came back in a home game against NC State, and they got beat 91-82 in a very high-scoring game. So, taking a look at the other side of the court, all right, on the other side, who they're going to be facing, guys, Xavier, guys. What can we say about them? Another team off to another hot start. Guys, the Musketeers, 9-1 on the year. Travis Steele's got his program off to a great start. They are a one-loss program so far. They have only lost to Florida, and they lost by 5. Now, they have had some very close calls. They went to overtime against Missouri. They ended up beating Missouri, but it took overtime. They beat them 63-58 back on November 12th, okay? They didn't just go to overtime against UConn. They went to double overtime against UConn. They beat them by 1 in double OT. They beat them 75-74 back on the 22nd of November, neutral site tournament game. And that was right before their loss to Florida. Definitely, I'm sure that had a little factor in it as well, being able to take a game to double overtime. After Florida, guys, they bounced back with a 25-point victory over Lipscomb. They beat Green Bay by 13, and most notably, a very close game against Cincinnati. They ended up beating them by 7, guys, 73-66. They're on the road today against Wake Forest. They do not have a true road game. They have played 3 neutral site games, and they're 2-1 in neutral site games, and the one against UConn went to double OT. Okay? They went to double OT. Now, this is their first road test of the year, and it's going to be a good one against Wake Forest. It's definitely going to be a good one. They're laying 5.5 points. All right, when you're gonna let's look at them side by side, and let's try comparing both teams and see what we come up with. Because I broke down this game myself last night, as well as this morning before we went live, and I do lean towards the side, but it wasn't enough for me to want to put a bet on it. Okay, it wasn't enough for me to want to put any money on it, but I do lean to one side, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. All right, first of all, Xavier, let's talk about their offense. Matter of fact, both offenses are very similar as far as output and production. One struggles in one area, the other struggles in the exact opposite area. All right, when it comes to defense, there's no better than in this matchup than Xavier. Xavier's defense, we have them the 16th best ranked defense on adjusted efficiency in all of Division I. Wake Forest, top 120-ish, right around there, but offenses, pretty similar numbers. For both. 1-0. Christopher, that's good. That's a good start. But when you're going to take a look, and both teams struggle in certain areas. All right, both teams struggles. Wake Forest is failing to convert all their 2-point plays. Xavier struggling from out deep. They're also struggling from the free throw line. Are they the better offensive program? Yes. Are they the better defensive program? By a country mile. All right, Xavier, they're hitting 48.4% from the field, 46.9% for Wake Forest. When it comes to the three ball, Wake Forest is a quality three ball shooting team so far on the year. They may have a 5-5 record, but they're knocking down 35.4% of all their 3-point plays. Xavier is struggling from out deep. 28.1% from 3-point land. They're hitting 51.9% of all their 2-point plays. So while Xavier is struggling from out deep, they're converting down low. All right, they're converting down low, all their jump shots, layup, and dunks. They're converting just under 52% of them. For Wake, they're hitting just 44.6%. They have definitely struggled from this number. But when it comes to the free throw line, Wake Forest excelling 75.7%. They're the 43rd best free throw shooting team in all of Division I. When it comes to Xavier, they have been struggling. From the free throw line. From that charity stripe, they're hitting just 67.1%. Now, when it comes to turnovers, Wake Forest has been struggling from turnovers. They're averaging almost 21% of all of their offensive possessions to end up in a turnover, and that's not a good number. For Wake Forest. Turnovers have been key to them losing. Have been a big key. Sheffield just scored. Very nice. We need that second half Ashton Villa team to put one in the net for us now. Now, when it comes to all the 2-point plays, or not 2-point plays, but when it comes to the 3-pointers, Xavier, even though they struggle at the 3-ball, they're not relying on a big number to come from out deep. They only rely on 25.7% of all their points to come from out deep. Not a big number. Wake Forest, Wake Forest excelling at the 3-ball, hitting 35.5%. They're only relying on it to be 23% of their total points. All right, they do rely on almost 25% of their total points, a quarter of their points, to come from the free throw line. So key to Xavier, keep Wake Forest off the free throw line. Keep them off the free throw line. All right, now, when it comes to, the two foul participation, both teams participate. Xavier comes in with their coach guys. Travis Steele, he'll allow his players to play roughly 32.2% of the time available once you pick up that second foul. Danny Manning, guys, for Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons head coach, he'll allow his kids to play for about 25% of the time once they reach that second foul. When it comes to this game, guys, going to the bench, both are going to go to the bench for nearly 30% of the playing time. Years of experience, slight advantage towards Xavier. Height advantage, about an inch height advantage per player towards Xavier as well. All right, so with that being said, with this game, as far as the total goes on this game, being over and under 142, I'm off the total on this one. I took a hard look on this one, guys. I do like Xavier. All right, I do like Xavier laying the 5.5. I didn't like it enough to put it on my card, though. All right, I really think that I've got 3 college basketball winners on my card that are absolutely going to knock the socks off the book. Okay, I really do. So in order to make my card, I do have some high standards on what I feel is going to be, a nice victory. I do like Xavier laying the 5.5. I just didn't like it enough to put it on my card and for myself to bet on it. Now, later on in the afternoon, this is a 4 p.m. Eastern time game. I may change that. You never know. I put out a note to my clients. If something changes on this game, I'll definitely let everybody know. But as far as it right now, I do have a lane, and it's on Xavier, laying the 5.5. And honestly, it probably won't make my card. I think Wake has the capability to test Xavier today to keep it, to potentially keep it close, just like they did in their loss to Arizona. Arizona, if you put me Arizona versus Xavier, I'll take Arizona every single day based on what the line will be. I think Arizona is a better program. They gave Arizona on a neutral site game a run for their money. They do have the home court advantage today, guys. Atlantic Coast Conference team. The Demon Deacons, they play in the Joel Coliseum. It's the 33rd largest place. It's got a home court ranking of 4.1, which makes it the 16th toughest place to play in Division I. It holds almost 15,000 fans, 14,665 to be specific. So Xavier coming into the Joel Coliseum, there's a 2.5 to actually probably closer to 3.5 point advantage right there just for the Demon Deacons based on where they play and their home court advantage. Okay, so you take that aspect out of it. I would expect this to be a 2.5 to a 3 point game on a neutral site. For that aspect, I think there's an advantage towards Xavier only laying 5.5. I think if this was on a neutral site game, it would have been Xavier laying 3.5. Add the 3 point advantage for being at home. That should probably make it a true line. Should probably be 6.5. I would not be surprised to see this one go up to 6, possibly 6.5. And if it does, I look for some buyback on the Sharps just based on what Wake did against Arizona. They lost 73-66. They held them tough. They lost by 9 to NC State, and they got smashed by Penn State after that. But Arizona State going to be their marquee loss of the year on that one. So I do lean towards Xavier laying the 5.5, but not enough, again, to want to put it on my card or put any money on it. So we need one more in that soccer game to cash out a free win for everybody. We just need our buddies over at Ashton Villa to put a goal in the back of the net for us. And I got news for you, folks. It's coming. It's coming, all right? It's definitely coming. We've got 34 minutes to go plus extra time, and it's hopefully the sooner the better. The sooner the better, but everybody that doesn't know Ashton Villa's second half team, so are we worried? Nope, not a bit. Not a bit. Definitely have Ashton Villa hopefully scoring one here soon. So, going to move along. Going to move down to the next game. We're going to touch the Oregon-Michigan game next. Okay? Oregon at Michigan. This game starts in 45 minutes. For everybody that doesn't know, we only have one early premium play. We have one premium play that starts at noon Eastern. No, sorry, 2 p.m. Eastern. We don't have an early premium play. My personal play is the only one that starts early. All right, I have one personal play that starts at noon Eastern. The rest are all after that. Premium plays don't start until 2 p.m. So you actually have plenty of time to get on board, guys, on all of our plays. You have plenty of time to get on board, guys, and make yourself some easy money today. And it's going to be another big day. Premium Plays had a big winning day yesterday. I had a winning day. Game of the week was a winning day yesterday. And it's going to be another winning day all the way around. So, hang on one second, guys. Big D Mall, check your text, buddy. Okay. Where'd my live chat window go? Alex, what's going on, brother? Thanks for pointing that out. Yes, guys, if you haven't already done so, first of all, hit that thumbs up button, guys, all right? Hit that big thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We definitely appreciate it when you guys help out and hit the thumbs up button. It's definitely beneficial to us. It helps us up. Kong, good morning. Kong, I haven't had time to check my email. I'm live, brother. If you didn't email me before the live show, I'll get to it as soon as I get done. But I'm currently not on my email. So next game that we're going to break down, Oregon and Michigan. Oregon and Michigan will be the next game that we touch. Hold on one second. Got to send out my plays to another client. Okay. Always want to make sure my games go out to my clients. Alrighty, hold on one second, folks. Okay. So, with that being said, absolutely, Mike, man, UFC is going to be fantastic today. College hoops, NBA, fisticuffs, as you just said, brother. I know you're loving that UFC package, and I know you ended up. I think you actually won the year UFC that we gave away. Mike actually won. A free year of UFC. A free year of UFC. And I know since you purchased the Max Fight Picks, you've been making even more money. And he's won 7 straight Max Fight Picks. The one before that was a push. It was a draw. Amazing little run. He's going to keep it. FC's going to keep it continuing. Yeah, Kong, I saw your email. Our policy for Guaranteed Saturday, when you buy it on sale, it's win or get the next one free. So we don't keep you going on it. You did win. We met our guarantee on it, and we move forward with it. So it's not like the other packages. That's the way it's always been, and that'll never change. Either that or I'll keep it at $150 and you don't get a makeup game. That I can have them do. Absolutely, Mike nearly swept the card last week, guys. And if you guys aren't aware, FC's UFC has been absolutely kicking ass. I mean, literally kicking ass. He had, not only did he win his Max Fight Pick last week with a third-round TKO at the start of the third round on Aspen Ladd, but he went 4-1-2 on his fight card. He had 2 weird draws when most industry insiders had us actually winning. It ended up 2 weird draws on that. So that took away 2 wins from him. The only loss that he lost was a small half a unit plus 160 dog, which I think we lost by decision, yet everybody in the world was like, there's no way he lost. So weird card, but he's been absolutely killing it. 4 huge wins last week, plus the Max Fight Pick. The week before that, he nearly swept the board as well. So if you're not on FC's UFC, guys, it's only $29, $29.99 for the entire card, which is absolutely insane. You can get the guaranteed Max Fight Pick for $25, which is it's $25. He guarantees that he gives you the winning side on that UFC Fight Pick. If for some reason you do not win, if you get a draw or you end up losing on it, he'll give you the next one absolutely free. But he's 7-0-1 in the last 8. 7-0-1 in the last 8 UFC Max Fight Picks. He does not have one every single week. And what's special about this card, Not only is it like the biggest card of the decade, possibly our lifetime, when it comes to actually watching it, there's 3 championship fights. It's actually absolutely stacked from the early prelims to the main event. But betting wise, money wise, this is a monster card. This is an absolute monster card. So there's a couple packages to choose from. You could actually get the UFC and the Max Fight Pick for free. We've got a 4-day premium play, 4-day personal play package that not only gives you the 4 days of the plays, but you'll also get the UFC tonight for free, the Max Fight Pick for free, as well as Guaranteed Saturday. That's a $200 deal that they brought back. It's actually our #1 selling weekend package, believe it or not. And I asked for it last week. They didn't give it to me, but they brought it back this week. So there you guys go. That's a killer deal all by itself, just the added bonuses that you get. So, and if you want a free UFC fight pick, FC gives away a fight pick absolutely free every single week, courtesy of our friends over at 5 Dimes. So if you want a free UFC fight pick and a full write-up, and you want it for free, all you have to do is go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on the UFC tab at the top of the page, scroll all the way to the very, 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 very bottom. And it's down there. It's the last thing that you can pick. It's 100% free. There's no credit card required. No credit card. You just have to have an account on our website, which is free to make. If you already have one, just log into it, and you can get it. You can get it. So I was looking for the link to post to it, but for some reason, oh, here it is. It's right here. So Justin, I see you just jumped on board that one. Marty Ness, I see you jumped on board that one as well. Kong, I see you got the UFC one as well. Still 1-0 in the soccer game. Still 1-0 in the soccer game. And don't forget, guys, Guaranteed Saturday, just like last week's easy blowout victory. Easy blowout victory last week. We'll have another nice one this week. All right, going to jump into the Oregon and Michigan game. Then, when we're done with that, we're going to touch the BYU-Utah State game. And then if we have time, we'll hit the Oklahoma-Wichita State game as well. All right, none of those games, well, Oregon and Michigan is early. That game starts shortly. I guess Ashton Villa just missed a wide open goal, unfortunately. Woo! Mike K, absolutely, man. The day definitely looks good. College ball, I know you're on my personal plays as well. And thank you for being on board my personal plays as well. It's always great to have you on board as well. And it's definitely going to be a good day. And again, if you guys are on my personal plays, and you did not get the text yet, send me a text. That way you can get it. Still got some time on that soccer game. Hopefully we nail it down. Ashton Villa going to have to pick up the pace here for us. Mr. Song, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. You're going to love it as well. All right, guys, taking a look. Oregon, Michigan, game 685, 686. Michigan opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. The line is staying right around there, hovering between 3.5 to 3, depending on where you're getting it at. Total opened up at 137.5. The total was up to 139.5. 5 Dimes has this game. Michigan laying 3.5. Oregon catching 3.5 minus $1.10. They have the first half line on this game, guys, is one of their marquee games that you can bet just about anything that you want. They actually have it Michigan laying 1.5, Oregon plus 1.5. Total over and under 65.5. They actually have a first 5 that's kind of attractive between Oregon and Michigan. Over and under 15.5 each, plus 100 for Oregon, minus 120 for Michigan as well. Sorry, that's let's see here. That's a combined first 5 minutes, 15.5. They're at 7.5 apiece. 7.5 apiece for the first 5, assuming that they're going to basically make at least 4 of their trips up and down the court. Tim, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining us. You've been watching the archives. I'm glad you're able to join us live. First of all, for everybody that doesn't know, we never delete any videos. All right, we never delete any live shows. If you miss the live show, you can go back and you can always watch the archive. All right, you can always go back and watch the archive. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, take 1 second out of your time, hit that subscribe button right down below. Right down below, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell next to it. That way you get notified each and every single time we put out a video or we go live, you'll be notified. All right? Tap that little bell button, and then when you're done with that, if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Please do help us, guys. It definitely helps get our video trending on YouTube, so make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That's all that we ask. We bring you guys the free winning plays, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, rain, shine, sick, healthy. We're bringing you guys the free content. The only thing that we ask is that we hope that you guys will do us a big favor and hit that thumbs up button while you're here. All right? That and bet the plays. That way we can make you money. Now, we're going to jump into this game. Just need to finish up one thing real quick. And then we're going to break down this game and we're going to bust through the other ones. I'm going to get you guys on another free play. Okay? Get you guys on an additional free play other than the soccer one that we already gave you guys, which we need one more goal from. And I'm waiting for you guys to give me some damn update. I'm waiting for that update from you guys that we finally hit the jackpot and won. Remember, soccer's not 100% perfect. It's not going to be your savior, but he will win consistently. 2-0 Sheffield. I see Sheffield just put another one in the net. Unfortunately, a goal, but by the wrong one. Scott, we never text out the UFC. UFC's posted with a full write-up on the website. If you want the free UFC pick, you have to go to the website. It's always on the website. My favorite thing to do every Saturday morning is watching Kyle live sipping his cup. Love it, Alex. Love it. All right, better late than never for them to break into the goal category. Let's go Aston Villa. Any time now would be nice. Plenty of time left, though. Plenty of time left. Albert, thank you, sir, for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. You're going to love it. Guys, Oregon, 7-2. They had a little stretch. They ran into a hiccup tournament, neutral site games against Gonzaga, against North Carolina. They went to overtime against Gonzaga, guys. They ended up losing 73-72 in a heartbreaker. They held North Carolina, and they ended up losing by 4, and the very next day to a North Carolina team that is absolutely stacked. Dana Altman, guys, he's got his Ducks absolutely off to a hot start. They had wins against Fresno State, Boise State, Memphis, UT Arlington. They beat Houston by 12. They had a narrow victory over Seton Hall tournament game, guys, neutral site game. Then they ran into Gonzaga, North Carolina. They just bounced back strong after having a week off against Hawaii, beating them 89-64. So, and here they are. They've had a full week off. The Ducks have not played since last Saturday. Now, they're on the road. Big road game for them. They're going to Ann Arbor. Before we even talk about the 8-2 Michigan Wolverines, all right, who are coming off a big loss to Illinois. Before we even talk about them, let's take a look at playing at the Chrysler Center in Ann Arbor, all right? Holds 12,707 screaming fans. It's the 46th largest in Division I. They get a home court ranking of 3.6. It's not that big of a home court, but it does have 100. It does make it the 106th toughest place to play, and it's going to be a tough place to play for Oregon. Taking a look at their schedule, this is their first true road game. They had 3 neutral site games. They had a semi-home game that they beat against Memphis. But as far as their 3 actual true neutral site games against Seton Hall, Gonzaga, and North Carolina, they lost 2 of them. All right, they lost 2 of them in a neutral site game. Now, this is their first road test. They're going to come home for 3 games after this against Montana, Texas Southern, as well as Alabama State. But what we're going to find out today is, can the Ducks play a true road game against a high caliber of a team? Greg, thank you for jumping on board the 4 days of premium plays guaranteed Saturday UFC and Max Fight Pick package. That is an absolute killer deal there. I hope you enjoy it all. And if you have any issues, remember, guys, if you have multiple packages, for us and you're using your phone or a tablet, all you have to do is turn your phone sideways, scroll down, look for that small little box right below your username. That will have 4 little windows in it. Click on that box. And then you'll be able to cycle back and forth from package to package. All right? You'll be able to cycle back and forth from package to package. And I'm telling you, for everybody that's signing up for the free UFC Fight Pick, Boris, Jerry, Kong, I see you've been getting it week after week. I'm telling you, just because you win on the free one that he gives out, you shouldn't be content with just one free winner. Go pay the $29.99 when you're done winning on FC's free fight pick. Show them a little love and make yourself a boatload of money after that. Because you guys get it every single time we give it out. You guys take advantage of it. You pound it. Reinvest a little $29.99 into FC. Have a little faith into them. And absolutely pound the rest of his UFC card. If you get on the free one, it's one of the early prelim fights. You'll have plenty of time to jump on board the entire card and really do some damage to your book and really increase your bankroll. So, back to these 2 teams, guys. Taking a look at Michigan. They beat App State, all right? They beat Creighton 79-69. They beat Elon. They beat Houston Baptist, Iowa State. And then it was like, all right, tournament game. Can they play against North Carolina? Can they play against Gonzaga? If Michigan wants to play, they need to play a full 40 minutes. They need to play a full 40 minutes of basketball, Michigan style. They did that against North Carolina. They did that against Gonzaga. They did not do that against Louisville. All right, they beat North Carolina. They beat Gonzaga. And then they ended up losing to Louisville. All right, they bounced back with a big win over Iowa. Ooh, Ashton Villa with a missed penalty shot. We are getting no love. No love on this one. Missing the penalty shot. And then they played Illinois just the other day on Wednesday, guys, as we talked about. You can't ask for a better shot than that in soccer when we need both teams to score. They're down 2-1 and they get a free penalty shot and you miss it. Earlier in the game, they missed a wide open net. Ashton Villa with plenty of opportunities in this game to get us 1 goal. And we've got time. We still have a little bit of time left, so fingers crossed we cash late. If not, I just lose $3,000. It's okay. We'll win it back. Regardless, this definitely, you miss a 8 feet away penalty shot and you miss it. Definitely plenty of opportunities. Eternal, absolutely. The UFC fight package is off the hook. Absolutely off the hook. And it's going to continue to be. It's going to continue to be. Mr. Miles, thank you, sir, for jumping on board the college football bowl package. The props, as well as the soccer package for the bowl package that we're giving you guys included in that, that's going to start tomorrow for everybody. And after this Michigan-Oregon breakdown, we'll talk about the bowl package for you guys as well. All right, we'll talk about the bowl package. Guys, let's compare these two teams side by side. Let's keep it going. I know they start in 21 minutes, so I want to be able to help you guys if you guys are deciding on where to bet on this one. I want to be able to put you guys in the right direction. All right, first of all, both teams on offense, very potent. Oregon, we've got them ranked 6th. Michigan, we've got them coming in ranked 23rd. When it comes to both of these two teams on defense, quality programs. Michigan, we've got ranked 17th. Michigan, we got ranked 49th with adjusted efficiency scores on defense. All right, Oregon hitting 54.7% from the field, 56.9% for Michigan. Similar numbers, 2% more. Not much difference, all right? Not much difference. Now, 3 balls. Both of these teams can shoot from deep. Both of these teams shoot from deep. Both of these teams defend the 3 exceptionally well as well. All right, Oregon coming in hitting 40.4% of all their 3-point attempts. They're actually 16th in the country hitting 3 balls. All right, they're going to be going up against a Michigan defense that holds teams to 26.9% shooting from out deep. Michigan, they're hitting 38.1% from out deep of all their 3-point plays. Oregon on D is holding teams to 28.3% shooting from out deep. You give one of these teams an open look, chances are they're going to knock it down. All right, now all those 2-point plays, none other than Michigan guys are coming in hitting 56.7% of all their 2-point plays. They're actually 13th in Division I basketball in this category. Oregon, no slouch either, hitting 51.6%, but they're off a little bit. Now, when it comes to free throw shooting, Michigan was a disaster in the beginning. They're slowly picking their number back up. They're now up to 72.4% free throw shooting. But for Oregon, they're hitting 67.4%. They're still struggling from the line, and we've seen that over the games, and we've actually seen that in their 2 games that they lost as well. When it comes to 2 fouls, both don't really participate. Both really don't participate. Oregon will allow their players to play for up to 14% of all the minutes available. Dana Altman, guys, he'll allow his kids to play for 14%. So if you pick up that second foul at the 10-minute mark, you're going to get a little over a minute and a half of playing time before you're pulled and sitting on the bench, okay? When it comes to Michigan, they don't really participate. 4.4% for Juwan Howard's program, guys. And both of these two teams are going to be going at it today. Both of these two teams are able to attack the basket, attack down low, as well as knock down a 3-ball, especially if you give them an open look. Height advantage, there is actually about a half-inch height advantage for the players coming out of Oregon. And one spot that they lack is at the center position, though. That's where they're going to be outside. John Teskey, guys, 7'1" senior, 265 pounds. Hell, even the sophomore that will come in for some of the playing time when Teskey sits on the bench for not much. All right, this kid plays a ton. All right, but even Colin Castellan, this kid's 6'11", 235. All right, Oregon will be outmatched down low. All right, their center, sophomore Francis Okoro, 6'9", 235. He's got the muscle, he's got the size. He's just being out-dominated by height. Everywhere else on the team, as far as height goes, you're going to give an edge, except at the forward position. You're going to give an edge to Oregon. Other than that, guys, at the center position is where we're really going to see, Michigan have a chance to dominate. And if they're able to stay down low, it is frozen. Mike, I'll fix it. Thank you, sir, for pointing that. Then they should have no problem getting past Oregon. Oregon will play a full 40 minutes. Oregon's going to play 40 minutes. Oregon is going to give people some trouble, all right? They beat Seton Hall by 2. They lost by Gonzaga by 1. They beat North Carolina by 4. Oregon is going to play tough. I think they have a very tough task ahead of them. They're on the road against a Michigan team coming off a disaster loss to Illinois that they just lost by 9-2, guys. They just couldn't get it started against Illinois. They just couldn't get going. Today, I think they bounced back. I do not have a dollar on this game. Please note, I do not have a dollar on this game. But, and this is a big but, I do like Michigan here. However, they have proven time and time again, they will not play 40 minutes, even when they have the lead. Even when they have the lead, they will not play a full 40 minutes. One thing that I like, if I was going to bet this game, I would lay the little extra juice. All right, I would lay the little extra juice, and I would take Michigan on the money line. That's me, if I was going to. And remember, I decided not to. It's minus 155 at 5 dimes. I don't mind laying a little extra juice to have to win by 1, especially in a game that I think will be a close-scoring game. I think this one will be a close-scoring game. I really do. All right? I really do. I think this one will be a close-scoring game. And for that aspect, if I was going to do it, I would take Michigan on the money line. I think they're the better talented team. I think they're the more physical team. They've got the home field advantage. Yes, they've got losses to Illinois and Louisville. They also demolished Gonzaga. They beat North Carolina by 9. Both teams that, yes, Oregon played tough against, but both teams Oregon lost to. So, with that, my money is on Michigan. And if I had to play it, that's who I'm playing, okay? That's who I'm playing. And remember, Michigan usually plays great first half. They usually play great first half. So, that's who my money would be on. However, I don't have a dollar on that game because Michigan costs me money time and time again by not playing a full 40 minutes. As far as the total, I can plead a case on either side. I'm going to be honest with you guys. In college basketball, I'm not a fan of the high 30s to the 150s. If I'm looking at a high 140 or 150, I'm looking for an under. If I'm looking for an over, it's usually the games that are in the low 120s to low 130s. This game being at over and under 138.5. Taking a look at where Oregon played North Carolina, it went 78-74. We saw 150 points scored. In the game against Michigan and North Carolina, we saw 137. In a game with Michigan and Gonzaga, we saw 146. Okay, we saw 146 in that game. And in Gonzaga and Oregon, we saw 145. However, those were tournament games that were stacked back-to-back. Okay, both teams have an exceptional defense. Both teams defend the 3-ball exceptionally well. For that one, I'm off the total. But I think you can see some back and forth. And as far as a lean on it, if you guys forced me to bet, I would take the over 138. But again, I don't like the total. I think the total's set right. Our system actually has the total, the final score on this game, the total actually being 70-67. So we actually have Michigan winning by 3, 70-67. So, and that's one of the factors why I would take the money line on Michigan. So we have it as 70-67, but it being 138. If you forced me to do it, I would take the over. But that's Derek Parker. Thank you. Actually, I just saw that you just purchased the UFC fight card. Thank you, sir, for supporting FC. I'm sure he's always very appreciative of everybody that supports his UFC program. He loves these big cards. Loves the big marquee matchups, the Monster Vegas cards. And it's always a great time. First of all, guys, we have 110 people here. If you're new to the channel, welcome, Cap Nation Live. We go live 7 days a week. Yes, I've got my Travis Matthews Hawaiian party shirt on because we're going to be sipping pina coladas, maybe some tequila and OJ, maybe put back a couple beers as well later when we're celebrating a big UFC victory on the Max Fight Pick Guaranteed Saturday that you got to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern time for. And guys, for everybody that doesn't know, Guaranteed Saturday is on sale this week. All right, it's on sale this week. It's normally $150, guaranteed to win, or you get the next one free. We have it on sale for you guys for just $50. All right, Guaranteed Saturday, it's just $50, guaranteed to win, or you get the next one absolutely free. Alex, thank you for that thumbs up. Go over and get on board Guaranteed Saturday. You're going to absolutely love this play. It is a monster day. It's actually a sleeper game that I guarantee most of you, if not all of you, didn't predict that we would be on. All right, so again, we've got 4 premium plays that are already locked and loaded. You can get those on the website. Hell, they've got a one-day package for $50. All right, that they brought out today and today only. You can get my personal plays. I've got 3 as of right now. I'm working on 2 more. UFC's $29.99. Anthony, UFC is $29.99. The Max Fight Pick is $25 with that guaranteed to win, or you get the next one free. But the actual overall UFC card, and let me tell you about the UFC card. He has one of those huge top fight picks. He does not put out a top fight pick every week. We haven't had one in quite a while. He's got one today. He's got fight picks. Matter of fact, he has a huge fight parlay for you guys that will knock the socks off your book. All right? He's got his fight picks, his top fight pick, his strong leans, his stay away recommendations. And the cool thing is you get a full write-up. And let me tell you, his write-ups are spot on. Even when we lose a fight, he calls it and predicts it exactly how it's happening until you lose on that sucker's punch. But he doesn't lose very often. All right? You get a full detailed write-up on every single fight that he has. So that's the cool thing. And it's only $29.99 for the entire card. That's the cool thing. Even better, they've got a package. It's 4 days of premium plays, 4 days of my personal plays, or either one. 4 days of premiums, 4 days of personals. You get Guaranteed Saturday for free. You get the UFC package, and you get the UFC Max Fight Pick all for $200, which is a killer deal. So we do apologize for the soccer loser, guys. 2-0 final. That one sucked. Ashton Villa, we needed just to put up one stinking goal in that game. Unfortunately, we did not get it. That sucks. They missed a penalty shot from 8 feet away? Is that what it is in soccer? 8 feet away? They also missed a wide open look as well. So many opportunities that they failed on, and they did not get us a victory there, which stunk it up. All right, stunk it up there, and they hit the post. Wow. That's a heartbreaker, Big Dave. That is a heartbreaker. Trust me, you guys saw my wager on it. It absolutely stinks to lose that one. That's a fact. 15 feet away shows what I don't know about soccer. That's why you guys don't let me pick the soccer. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do another game for you guys. Then we're going to get you guys on a free play. We've been live for quite some time. We've been live for almost 3 hours now. We've had some great chit-chatting. And guys, for everybody, first of all, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, tap that little bell next to it. That way you get notified each and every single time we go live. You'll be notified. All right. Kish, thanks for jumping on board FC's UFC card, brother. I know you're loving the premium plays and personal plays that we've been putting out, and you're going to love the UFC card today. You'll love the UFC card today as well. And guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Before we do this next breakdown, because we're going to do another breakdown for you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a choice. We can either do the Oklahoma and Wichita State game, we can do the Syracuse and Georgetown, or the Memphis and Tennessee game. You guys can pick which one that you guys want me to break down of those 3. Yes, Anthony, UFC is posted right now. UFC is posted right now. Who dat, Bob? Where else can you get 3 hours of gambling knowledge? Just right here, baby. So, the bowl package. I want to go over this. I said I would go over this earlier. We went over it a tad bit earlier, but for everybody that's just jumping on board with us live, want to tell you guys about our bowl package. First of all, it starts, the official bowl package of the bowl games start next weekend. We have it out now. There's an early bird special. Everybody that signs up, it doesn't matter if you sign up today or next Saturday, you're all going to get the bowl package, the guarantee, as well as the freebies that we give. But if you purchase it either today or tomorrow, you're going to get a huge bonus as an early bird special, and that's at the very end. I'll tell you what that is. First of all, for everybody that doesn't know, our bowl package last year was $400. This year it's $199. I got them to cut down the price. I practically had to beg them. I said, please sell it for $199. Sell it for $199. Let's go. $199 or $150. I was actually trying for $99. They looked at me like I was stupid. So it's down to $199 this year. You get the same as you got last year, but you get way flipping more. Last year they gave out 20 bowl games. They guaranteed a 70% success rate, or you got a week free of premium plays. That's all you got last year for $400. This year you get way flipping more, and I absolutely love it. So you get the same minimum of 20 bowl games. You may get 20, you may get 25. Either way, we guarantee you a 70% or better success rate. Okay? So what that means, you have to, let's just say you get 20. You have to go 14-6 or better, or we will give you a week of premium plays on the house. Literally on the house. Alex, thanks for jumping on board the 1 day of premium plays today, brother. We guarantee that you turn a profit on the 1 day package today, or we will take care of you until you do. Anthony, thanks for jumping on board FC's UFC card. You're going to absolutely love it. Thanks for jumping on board. I know you're new to the website. So for everybody that's new to the website, make sure you turn your phone sideways and then scroll down, click that little box that's got 4 little boxes. That takes it to your dashboard. So back to the bowl package. You're going to get 20 bowl games. You're going to get a minimum of 20 bowl games. You're going to get a 70% or better guarantee. If for some reason we go 69.99999% or less, you're going to get a week of premium plays on the house. We're not done there. Everybody who signs up for the bowl package, today, tomorrow, next week, in the middle of it, you're going to get for free 3 days of our prop package. You guys have been asking us for over 2 years. Please, don't just give us a prop play every now and then. Come out with a prop package. All right? Come out with a prop package. We've got that for you. All right? We've got that for you. You're going to get 3 days of it. Also included, you're going to get 2 days of the private soccer that we have. Occasionally we give you guys one for free. Yes, or the other day was Manchester United. Unfortunately, today's didn't pan out as we had hoped. Well, they had the opportunity. Penalty kick and wide open looks. So you're going to get 2 days of soccer, 3 days of our prop package. And then next week, you're going to get FC's Max Fight Pick next week absolutely free. Everybody gets those freebies. I will make you the prop money back, the bowl game money back. What it costs for your bowl game, I will turn you a profit just in the prop package. And then the soccer. And then FC's Max Fight Pick you're going to get for free. So before you ever even play a bowl game, your investment will be back in your pocket. But anybody who signs up for the early bird between today and tomorrow at midnight, we're going to give you our NCAA championship guaranteed game that we're going to be selling for $100. You're going to get that in the package for free. We're going to give it to you free at no cost to you. Just on the bonuses that we give you, it's worth signing up. If you've already signed up for the bowl package, the soccer is supposed to start tomorrow. All right, the free 2 days of soccer is supposed to start tomorrow, as well as the prop package. That is going to start tomorrow. All right, supposed to be on the website later today, and we'll start tomorrow. Here's a link to it. You just go to the premium play page, and it's at the very, very, very bottom. You just go all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom, and you guys will be set up for success. All right? So, anybody comment on which one they want broken down? of those 3 that we listed. Fast Freddy says the Syracuse, Georgetown. John Sanchez says Georgetown. All right, Georgetown and Syracuse it is. Andre, it's going to be for all sports, but tomorrow's will be centered around the NFL. It will end up being all sports, but will be centered around the NFL. You're very welcome, Mike. You're very welcome. Fasty, we did call that Nebraska game. What a good one that one was, huh? A couple nights ago with the outright win. All right, guys, we're going to touch on the Syracuse-Georgetown game for you guys. Then we're going to get you guys on a free play. This game goes down at 1 p.m. Eastern time. For everybody that doesn't know, the Michigan game is getting ready to start. Is the soccer picks for a full game? They could be of anything. They could be of any of his soccer picks. They could be both to score. They could be a total. They could be a full game. He's got another one today that's a full game as well. So you just never know what it could be, and it could be one of any on. So there's no limit to what he can, what he's allowed to give. Remember, it's part of the private soccer. So if you don't have an option to bet the soccer, it will behoove everybody. It will behoove everybody to head over to 5 Dimes and open up an account over at 5 Dimes, because if you want to bet the props, you're going to need to have a place to bet the props, let me tell you. And it's definitely beneficial to have a 5 Dimes account just for this aspect. So here you go, guys. There's a direct link to 5 Dimes. You never know, I may give everybody a free prop tomorrow as well, because I know we're going to have many of them for that prop package, and it's going to be a good time. Props are always a great time. Props are always a great time. Okay. So, with that being said, Kish, thanks for jumping on board the Max Fight pick as well. You're going to love it. You have the entire card, brother. You got premium plays, my personal plays, guaranteed Saturday today. You've got the UFC as well as the Max Fight pick now. Brother, man, you're going to be absolutely set up for success today, and it's going to be a big money-making day. So thanks for jumping on board and supporting FC. He loves that when you guys do. So we're going to go over the Syracuse-Georgetown game, guys. I have the line popping up right now for you guys. I have it refreshing. It just refreshed, scrolling down, looking for this game. If only finding a game number was easy as 1, 2, 3. I probably passed it because there's so many games on the board. Yeah, I did. It was the 5th one down, and I didn't even start there. All right, game 691, 692. Georgetown opened up as a 3-point favorite. It's hovering around there, although it's trending up. All right, total opened up at 148. It is down. The Westgate has it at 145.5. Everywhere else seems to be around 146. Let's take a look at what our friends over at 5 Dimes have on this line, guys. And like I said, game 691, 692, super easy to find. Just the 4th game down as of right now, because the Michigan game and Michigan State game are underway. Actually, Michigan is not underway just yet. It's still on the board at 5 Dimes. Georgetown laying 3.5. Syracuse plus 3.5. Total set over and under 145.5. Courtesy of our friends over at 5 Dimes. Yes, Boheim, Fast Freddy. Shapendi, yes, you can open up a 5 Dimes account. Everybody can open up a 5 Dimes account. Fat Boy Nava, nice win on the free personal play last night. Thank you, sir. Pacers was a great one. Pacers was a great one. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe button. Also, do us a big favor. Hit that big thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're going to dive into Georgetown and Syracuse. Syracuse, guys, what can we say? 5-4 on the year. They opened up with a disaster of a home loss to Virginia. They lost 48-34. Yes, if you guys were not aware, they were held to just 34 points in their very first game of the year, which was a home opener. Hold on one second, folks. Okay. After their home opener, after their disaster of a home opener, they rattled off 4 straight wins against Colgate, Seattle, Cornell, and Bucknell. All gimme games. All right, no doubt about it. All gimme games for them. And here they are. Here they are. They ran into some competition against Oklahoma State. Boom. They lost 86-72. All right. After that, Penn State. They lost. They got smashed by 21, 85-24. After that, by Iowa, they got beat by 14, 68-54. All right. They bounced back with a nice big 34-point victory over Georgia Tech. Yes, they smashed Georgia Tech by 34 points, believe it or not. All right. Now, when you're taking a look at Patrick Ewing's Georgetown Hoyas, they're off to a 6-3 start, looking for that big turnaround season. All right, they had wins over Mount St. Mary's, Central Arkansas. They lost to Penn State 81-66. They lost by 15. Syracuse lost by 21 to the same team. They bounced back, wins over Georgia State, Texas. They ran into Duke. They gave Duke a tall task, all right? They definitely gave Duke a tall task. They ended up losing to Duke 81-73. Neutral site game, guys, back on Friday, November 22nd. All right, they ended up losing that neutral site game. And then, boom, they went home 8 days later after having a long layoff. What I don't like with Georgetown is when they have a long layoff. Unfortunately for them today, they've got a week layoff. All right, they ended up losing to UNC Greensboro 65-61 at home. Disaster of a loss. They came back. They beat Oklahoma State by 7. All right, who Syracuse got beat by 14 by. All right, they came back. They beat SMU by 17 last Saturday. They've had a whole week off. Syracuse has had a whole week off. They are at home today. All right. For everybody that doesn't know, Capital One Arena holds 20,600 screaming fans. It's the 5th largest in Division I. It's got a home court ranking of 3.4, which gives them the 121st place, toughest place to play. Syracuse, no doubt about it, they're well-versed playing on the road over time, especially over the years. Coach will have his kids ready for a tough road game against Georgetown. This is going to be a dogfight, guys. When you take a look at both teams, both of them shooting the ball fairly well. However, Georgetown clipping them in a couple categories, a couple key categories. 3-point shots, free throws, all right? Both hitting 51% from the field, 51.6 to 51.9% from the field. All right, 3-point shots, both hitting threes well. Syracuse hitting 34.1%, Georgetown 37.3%, so they're clipping a couple extra percent there. Now, all those 2-point plays, Georgetown hitting in an even Steven 50%, Syracuse coming in at 52.1%. Now, when it comes to free throw shooting, Syracuse has been struggling. They're picking it back up, but they've had some key games where they struggled from the free throw line. They're hitting just 69.3%. Georgetown, lights out, baby. 77.3%. They're the 22nd best free throw shooting team in all of Division I. When it comes to turnovers, both are turning over the ball. All right, both are turning over the ball. Both are having the ball stolen. They're not protecting that little round ball, actually the big round ball, very well moving down the court. Point distribution, both are going to rely on their free throws for over 20% of their total points today, just like they do just about in every single game. All right, 2 foul participation, Syracuse. They allow their team to play up to 53% of available minutes in that first half once they pick up that second foul. All right, big number for a 2-foul team. Now, Georgetown, they pick up their second foul in the first half. All right, Omar Yusevin, he picks up his second foul. Jamarco Pickett, he picks up 2 fouls. Jagan Mosley, they're going to be riding the bench. All right, they're going to be riding the bench. Patrick Ewing's not going to allow him to play. He's not going to risk him. Why does that matter? That will matter when it comes to betting a total and over and under. Why? Because if one of those guys from Syracuse, let's just say Sabidi, the big man, all right, the 6'10" junior, or Quincy Guerrero, the 6'7" freshman, when they're playing in the center position, or Marek Dozeros, when he's playing, when they pick up 2 fouls, Elijah Hughes, do you really think that they're going to be diving hardcore for a loose ball? Are they going to be swatting at a loose ball? Are they going to be risking that 3rd foul early? No, they will not. That will open up easy down low looks for Georgetown, for that Yusevin, that 7-foot senior, 264-pound big man, Jamarco Pickett. They will have easy looks if Syracuse gets into foul trouble. All right, for this aspect, with the total being over and under 145.5, I can see this one going over. I can see this one being a high-scoring game. You take a look at some comparisons against Oklahoma State. They beat them Georgetown beat them 81-74. Even in Syracuse's loss to Oklahoma State, it was an 86-72, 158. We're getting 145.5 here, guys. And I already told you earlier, I don't primarily like high totals going over. Although they're set high for a reason, I try and look for an under position when you get a high total. However, this one being set at over and under 145.5, I do like the over in this one. All right, I do like the over in the Syracuse Georgetown. I do like the over 147.5, and I do lean. This is just a lean. I do lean towards Georgetown laying the 3.5 here. The money line at minus 165. I would definitely give a look at and a consideration. If you're going to bet minus 3.5, minus $1.10, you're not risking a crazy amount of juice to actually have to win by 1. To lay a few extra bucks to win by 1 versus having to win by 4 is a hell of a deal. So I do lean towards Georgetown, the home team here, playing at the Capital One Arena, and I do lean towards the over. But again, I don't have any money on this game, guys. Gave you guys a nice big personal play yesterday. Nice big winner on the Indiana Pacers. Going to get you guys on another free play win for you guys later today. Going to get you guys on a free play win here in just a minute. Remember, guys, guaranteed Saturday, you have to be signed up by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It's one of those games from 5 p.m. to the end of the board. It's one of those basketball games. $50 guaranteed to win, or you get the next one absolutely free. We ain't losing this one, just like we didn't lose last week. Actually, last week's was the blowout winner, if you remember. FAU putting up that 50 or 42 points of the 49 we needed in the first half. Thomas Grover, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us, brother. Premium plays. We haven't even had a premium play start yet. Not one premium play has started yet. Okay? Not one premium play has started yet. Plenty of time to get on board. Our first premium play does not go off for an hour and 50 minutes. All right? Our first premium play goes off in an hour and 50 minutes. So, plenty of time to get on board. Oregon up 8-5 early. Like I said, first half team total over 7.5 plus 100. Looked very, very, very juicy for everybody. Hopefully somebody took my hint and cashed in on that one. So when you sign up for when you get on board the prop, package with the bowl package, that's the type of games that you're going to get. Alex, send me a message. I can take care of that. I can help you in that category, Alex. We just don't have it on the website. Kathy, you did. Kathy and Gary, you guys took Oregon over 7.5 first 5 minutes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It always pays to read between the lines and get that beneficial. That one's a winner. We need 3 points in the next minute and a half by Michigan for the other one. Fast Freddy, I actually have family plans. I hope I'm going. I hope. Trust me, I really want to be at the UFC and not a little kid's birthday party tonight. I promise you that much. I know the party's going to be off the hook for adults too, but I really want to go. So hopefully, we got a minute 6 for Michigan to put up a 3. Francis Okoro with the offensive foul. Shame. So, guys, get on board. Let's make a boatload of money together. We've got some killer deals rolling. UFC tonight. Guaranteed Saturday. My premium plays. Only one is underway as of right now. My other two, premium plays have not started. My personal plays. Only one is underway. All right, only one is underway. The rest have not even started yet. More than likely, I'm going to have more later. So make sure you guys get on board. Let's have a great time today. Let's make a boatload of money. It's time for a free play for you guys. Let me just double check the line, make sure nothing has changed. Let me just double check that nothing has changed. Oregon out to an early lead, 11-5, taking advantage of some Michigan blunders. Line is absolutely perfect. It's actually down a half a point because we posted it a tad bit early. So I like that it's actually down a half a point from where we put it out. It's even better for you guys. Free premium play today. I gave you guys a winning personal play yesterday. Going to give you a free premium play today between Georgia Tech and Kentucky. College hoops, guys. Premium play, Kentucky laying 14.5 points. Free premium play for everybody today. That is going to be a nice winner. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that thumbs up button before you leave. If you're in the live chat, you have to X out of the live chat in order to see the thumbs up button. All right, so please hit that thumbs up button. Participate, help us get the video trending. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Why? Because we will be live again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Oregon up 13-5 with Michigan having a blunder. So, we'll be live again tomorrow. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. That way you do not miss a beat. Let's make a boatload of money together. Any questions, shoot us an email. As Brian just said, Alex, definitely contact me. We can definitely help you out with what you need, Alex. EO, you're very welcome. Everybody, you guys are always welcome. And again, let's make a boatload of money together, guys. It's going to be a great day. Monster day planned for everybody. So, any questions, shoot us an email. I know a bunch of you jumped on board and signed up for the free UFC fight pick. Fantastic. It's always going to be a great time. So, and remember, guys, you want a free UFC fight pick, just go to our website, click on the UFC tab, scroll all the way to the very bottom of the page. All right, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid, as always, all right? And then we'll see you guys live tomorrow. Everybody, you're welcome. Let's have a great show. And, again, I look forward to making everybody a boatload of money together today, all right? Enjoy your Saturday. Be responsible. Bet responsible. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning.